Yeah. We're live. What's up, everybody?
Date night, man, starts now, David.
It's
Cheers.
the Salud.
Salute. Chintan.
Jendan. Welcome to the show. We got Uncle Benny's in the house. This is Uncle Benny's wine.
This is Uncle Benny's, man.
Fantastic. We're watching UFC 248. This is a live watch-along. The pay-per-view just started. Fights haven't started yet.
Jesus juice.
Man, come on. Chill with that. My God.
Still waiting for Freddie. Oh, by the way, Fred, if you're listening, I just want you to know, I did send a message to O.J. Simpson. Did you know that? Am I looking there? Listen, Freddie, I sent a message to O.J. Let's see if we can get him on. I know, O.J., you're listening. I know because I sent you that message.
Watching. We're not doing a radio show
watching
right now.
Too. O.J., listening,
we're
watching.
Not,
you know
this
what I'm
isn't
talking
a
about.
radio show at all. Everybody's watching this.
That's right.
Thanks, everybody, for watching on YouTube, on Facebook. It's going to be a fun time here. UFC 248, Yoel Romero challenging Israel Adesanya for the middleweight title in the main event.
It's going to be
Zhang
crazy.
Li defending her strawweight title against Joanna Jedrzejczyk. It's been a good night of prelims already. Sean O'Malley with a nice win. We just saw knocking out Jose Alberto Quiñones with a head kick and some punches. TKO in the first round. Sean O'Malley coming back after 2 years away from the cage.
Sugar.
With a nice win. He was supposed to win. You know, this was a fight. He was a big, heavy favorite. So
it's a good
it
way
happened.
to come back.
He did it. Mark Madsen beat Austin Hubbard by decision. Rodolfo Vieira with a nice arm triangle choke submission win over Saparbek Safarov in the first round. Gerald Mearchart beat Duran Win by submission, rear naked choke in the third. Giga Chikadze beat Jamal Emmers by decision, split decision, and then Dana Batgarel.
Say what?
Dana Batman beat Guido Kennedy by knockout. That was a vicious knockout in the first
Guido?
round.
That's crazy.
Argentinian Guido.
What?
From Argentina, Guido
Marco
Kennedy.
was called Guido.
I was watching that fight. I saw that knockout. Pretty devastating. Dana Batman. I'm not going to try and pronounce his real. It's like Dana with two A's. Danaa.
Is it Dana
and
or
then
Dana?
Batgerel. Batgerel. I'm calling him Dana Batman.
He will be baptized as such.
Dana,
if Dave says it, that's what it's saying.
Dana Batman. You know?
Why don't you talk about the beef that you had with like our sponsors that the UFC stole now?
Oh, take it easy. Nobody stole
They
lady
stole us.
sponsors.
We know you're taking our stuff.
You're crazy.
Some of those radio hosts and MMA TV show hosts have taken our stuff in the past. Everything from bagels now to VPNs. What's up, man?
So we have a VPN sponsor, IPVanish. Go to vpn.ringsidereport.net for all your VPN needs. You know you need a VPN to stay safe on the internet.
You need it, man.
vpn.ringsidereport.net. And I was watching the UFC prelims, and I saw that they had a VPN sponsor as well. And I was like, whoa. What are they, jumping on the Ringside Report train here?
You know that. You know that.
And I was joking, but AJ takes it dead serious.
Oh, man, that's serious, man. For sure. They never had it before. We've been promoting like IPVanish for what? How many months now? About a month, 2 months?
Several months now.
There you go, several months. And the UFC takes it again.
Shout out to Freddie. Freddie's watching.
Freddie.
He's not here.
Here's Freddie.
He's not here because he's having twins in July.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, this is the pretend Fred. A bag of popcorn with a hat and a T-shirt. This is
It doesn't get any better than that.
the shrine to Fred that we have instead of Fred Garcia.
This is a very quiet Fred. A very quiet Fred.
Fred's not here.
Where is he, Fred?
He's at home.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Shout out to Cavalier Crane Masters on the chat. We see you.
Masters.
Hit us up on the Super Chat. Whatever you want us to talk about, any kind of question you have, hit us up in that Super Chat, and we'll answer anything, really. You can ask us anything, any topic you want us to cover, MMA, pro wrestling.
Anything,
AJ. Anything. Even
usually I get banned when I try to get on the chat. But you know what?
Well, you're not allowed to be on the chat. Danny Bruck is banned.
That's not cool, man. That's not cool. And first of all, it doesn't make sense to me. What, like, if I want to put something like boom with a capital B, a capital OOM, I get like banned. How does that make sense? You can't spam. That's not spamming if I'm putting everything in capital. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Like, seriously, Dave, I'm like,
You're
doing
the
bad
worst
all the
at this,
time.
eh? You know, I'm always telling you, look at the camera. I even have a sign over here. I'm going to take you inside Ringside Report, okay? How Ringside Report works. If you guys aren't watching Ringside Report, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Always check us out. Ringside Report is live, our weekly MMA show every Thursday at 8 p.m. Do check us out. We got a lot on this YouTube channel.
Listen,
And on Ringside Report, a lot of times I have to tell you, AJ, look at the camera. I have a sign over here that says, look.
It doesn't help.
Look at the camera. And I have to sometimes lift it up here off camera for AJ because he's so distracted by this monitor we have over here where we can see ourselves that he just stares at that the whole time.
It's like it's like a bug to light, man. You can't help it.
Instead of looking at the camera where he's supposed to be looking kind of directly at the camera. So when you do that, I think I'm just going to switch.
So first of all, let's get ready, like, for date night.
I'm going to do a switcheroo.
So everybody, we got like sophisticated cameras here. You got them from every angle. You can see the hair out of my ears on the side here. It's awesome. But the thing is this, Dave, this is date night, man. This is date night. We've got the wine, some very good wine, like you said, Uncle Penny's wine.
What's going to happen at the end of this pay-per-view, man? I'm kind of worried.
Look, Megan Olivi's
talking. There's a fight about to happen.
She's married to Benavides, like you said to me.
Yeah.
Lucky Benavides.
Alex Oliveira is going to fight Max Griffin. That's the next fight. Then it's going to be Neil Magny and Jingliang. Then Beneil Dariush and Drakkar Klose. Then Joanna Jedrzejczyk, Zhang Weili, and Israel Adesanya, Yoel Romero.
So my picks for the night. Okay.
Give us your picks. So
my picks that I chose for a $4, how much did I do? A $4 bet. I chose to start off the night with Alex by decision. We'll see if that comes out. Next,
so you have to have Alex Oliveira by decision. This is a parlay you did. This is your Miso legal Quebec sports gambling.
Maybe they should sponsor us. Forget about the hockey guys. They're gone. MMA is all year round. Next, I got Beneil Dariush.
24/7.
I got Dariush by submission. Then we're moving on to Neil Magny against Jingliang Li. And I took Jingliang by decision. I don't care how you say his name as long as he wins by decision. Then we're going to get into Weili Zhang against Johanna. I took Weili Zhang for a knockout. So KO or TKO doesn't make a difference. I got it for that. And then to finish off the night, Israel against Romero. And to be honest, I think Israel's going to knock out Romero tonight. So if that parlay comes out with a $4 bet, which I think might happen, it pays out $633.
Look, I hope it happens for you, man, but I really don't think it's going to.
Which one do you think is not going to happen?
I mean...
Well, I mean, if you look at the wins, are you looking at the wins as not possible? I mean, like when you're taking like the method of win, it gets harder. So I went with the method of win. The payout is higher. With a $4 bet, I mean, this might work. I'm looking at it, and I could see Oliveira winning by decision here. I think Oliveira is going to win, and a decision is possible. A knockout is possible too, though. Yeah, I could see that.
Beneil Dariush
submission
and Drakkar Klose. I don't think I got Drakkar in that fight.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm picking him in that fight.
I don't like the cologne. I'm not even taking him.
So I don't think Beneil's gonna. I think Beneil's gonna lose that fight. So I think you lose there.
You think Beneil's gonna lose on that? Okay. I mean, look, he's got 7 submissions to his MMA career in the UFC. I think this is gonna be number 8.
I got Drakkar Klose in that fight by decision.
Did you? You didn't pick that. So why did you
we didn't really make picks on Ringside Report about the undercard. We should have. We just picked the main fights.
Yeah, but you know what we should do next
time?
We're
doing that now, man. Don't worry about it.
Because
we got it covered now.
We've got some
How about the Jingliang by decision? That could happen.
I think
you have that. That could happen. Zhang Weili by knockout. That could happen.
But you're not too confident on that.
No. And Israel.
Here's the Cowboy. Cowboy's coming out.
Israel Adesanya by knockout. That could happen. I've got you with the winners, except for the Dariush fight,
which I'm kind of surprised.
I think Oliveira is going to beat Griffin. I think Klose is going to beat Dariush. I think Zhang Li is going to beat Magny, and I think Weili Zhang is going to beat Joanna, and I do think Israel's going to beat Yoel. But I think Zhang Weili and Joanna's going to go to a decision. I put a bet on that.
Yeah, you did, actually.
Yeah, I put a bet on that. I think that's going to happen. So I got that right there.
Yeah, but it's only one pick, Dave.
Yeah.
You're like the brains of MMA, man. You need to go further. You got to go deeper.
I'll give you my picks, but as far as my money goes, I'm only going to stick with, I think, what is a smart bet. I'm going to do a little research, and I'm going to...
See, today...
Look, I watched a few Zhang Weili fights today. I watched her fight, like I was telling you before we started this thing.
You're talking about Weili Zhang?
Yeah, well, I think it's Zhang Weili, no?
Whatever.
I don't know, man.
Potato.
I think it's Zhang Weili. Anyways, because when she said her name... I remembered because after her fight with Jessica Andrade, she picks up the mic and after she wins the title and she goes, "I'm Zhang Weili. Remember my name." Obviously, you didn't remember. No. I remembered. It's Zhang Weili. Okay, so I watched 3 fights that she had in the UFC. I watched them all today. I watched her fight Jessica Aguilar, Tisha Torres, and Jessica Andrade.
You're committed, bud. You're committed.
Yeah. Well, I wanted. Look, if I'm going to put some money down on the fights, I wanted to do a little research, right?
I agree.
I watched her fight Jessica Aguilar, and it was clear that she was just a superior athlete to Aguilar. She bullied her around, and she was able to slap on an armbar. Then she fought Tisha Torres, who was really tough, and that fight went to a decision. She went 3 rounds with Tisha Torres, and then she was able to knock out Jessica Andrade. But Jessica Andrade has a style where she rushes in. She's like a Wanderlei Silva type almost. You know, like
I can see that,
she rushes in and she is going to force the issue, right?
But Weili forced it on that one.
But when you do that with Zhang Weili, you're going to be in big trouble because she is very strong, very durable, and she's got very quick hands. So she's going to put it on you. But Joanna, she's going to learn from that and stay away. I mean, she learned after the Rose Namajunas fight where she tried to go in and go strong. Rose knocked her out. And then in the second fight with Rose, she went the distance with her. Right. So I think Joanna is a fighter that's smart, that has been in 5-round fights before, that knows how to avoid strong, powerful punchers like a Jessica Andrade, like some other fighters that she's faced in the past when she was a champion. So that's why I think, Zhang Weili is probably better at this point in time, but I think Joanna's going to make it more difficult for her, and it's going to go 5 rounds. I think Zhang Weili wins on points. She wins a decision. She could knock her out. She could knock her out in the first round.
Right.
If she doesn't knock her out in the first round, I think she probably wins a decision. That's how I feel. Yeah, but I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong.
Could.
I bet like $3 on it.
I want to be right. I want that $600.
Yeah, I hope you win, man. I hope you're right.
You know what? And like I told Muscles Marco, like he had to take off today. I saw
Where's
Muscles,
he, man?
Muscles says hi. He had his girlfriend's daughter's birthday today. Or else he would have been here. But I told him, man, to listen to my bet, and I don't think he had enough time to go play it. So, Muscles.
So Alex Oliveira's in the cage. Max Griffin's in the cage. The fight's about to start. If you're watching this along with us...
This is a watch-along. We're not actually showing the fights. We're sitting with you, talking about it. You can have your discussions. You can talk amongst yourselves, whatever.
So in round 1, 5 minutes, 4:55, 4:54, 4:53, 4:52, 4:51. Just so you can sync up with us. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Oliveira and Griffin.
And to be honest, both these guys need a win. They both need a win in the UFC. Cowboy, what did I say? I took him for decision. So this could be one of those.
That's what you're hoping.
I'm hoping, man.
You're hoping Oliveira wins a decision here.
So basically, if he doesn't, my card is fried, but we'll see.
Oliveira has lost his last 3 fights.
Yeah. They're
2 by decision, 1 by a rear naked choke.
Combined, they've lost 6 of their last 7 fights. So they're not both doing pretty well in the UFC.
How come they're on the pay-per-view?
I have no idea. It doesn't make sense.
How do these guys make the pay-per-view?
This is the type of fight that you want to see somebody like I always keep saying his name, Cyril Gane, like heavyweight. You want to see a heavyweight fight, and you want to see a guy like Cyril. But unfortunately, Cyril is out of 249 because of he has some kind of respiratory disease or whatnot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, so basically Cyril Gane is out of UFC 249 with this upper respiratory problem. We don't know if it's, I hope it's not the coronavirus, but it's serious.
He's a top heavyweight prospect, Cyril Gane.
Yep.
That's too bad.
And that's what I'm saying. For 249, he should have been on the 248 card, but either or, it would have been a pullout. So,
so what are you talking about?
Why? Nobody would have known.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Or we could have had somebody from Montreal on this card, like Charles Jourdain. We could have seen something like that. That could have been pretty exciting.
Look, man, you get who you get. Next week, there's a really good card. We're gonna get Damian Maia versus Gilbert Burns next week on
crazy.
It's on the main card. It's Kevin Lee versus Charles Oliveira in the main event in Brazil next week. That's gonna be good.
Charles is awesome.
Man, Griffin cracked Oliveira with a good one. Oliveira's head snapped back. Oh, takedown now.
They've hit the mat. The canvas, I should say.
Griffin's in Oliveira's guard.
Griffin looks like he's putting a lot of pressure, but Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is quite good, so we'll see how he holds up here. He's got his head squished up against the cage, so
yeah,
not a good position to be in.
Griffin's not doing much, though,
no,
with
he's
this
got his
takedown.
wrap. He's got his wrap.
You know, he had him hurt, but Oliveira clinched up really good, and Griffin just took him down, and Oliveira just kind of still has that overhook.
Yeah, he's got him in his guard, and basically with the overhook, just controlling him. I don't know what he wants to do. There's still a good almost minute and 50 seconds left, so that's a lot of time.
Yeah, but Oliveira's not winning at this point, and Griffin's looking to pass the guard, and he has.
It's not a good position to be. He's holding the cage with his feet. The ref just pulled him apart, or pulled his foot off the cage. Oof. Griffin is looking to really take.
These guys look really
a good
slippery.
Top mouth. Yeah,
doesn't he look really slippery?
They both look
doesn't
very
Oliveira
oily.
look really slippery? Like, why is he so?
Well, listen, Dave. Let me tell you something.
They're shiny looking.
There was an old thing that some of these MMA fighters back in the days used to do. Rumor had it, maybe George. I don't know. But they used to take a lot of olive oil before their fights. And
what do you mean olive oil?
Olive oil. So they drink olive oil and whatnot, and when they sweat, it would be, I don't know, very slippery. They say.
I heard another trick where guys would rub like coconut oil on themselves, right?
Well, Johnny does.
But like tons of it, right? Tons of like coconut oil all over their body, and then they would.
But that was the really early fights of MMA. When
I think they would go to sleep and then they'd wake up and they'd shower, but then when they sweat, like it would all come out.
And that's why I was saying with the olive oil, they used to eat it, and I'm sure as well coconut oil, and it kind of helped him.
Crazy.
He looks very shiny.
It's crazy what some guys do to like be slippery. Oh,
Oliveira has a nice Kimura roll, and they both are back on their feet.
Wow.
That was a good first round. First round's over.
That was a good first round.
So look, that's a close one. Oliveira
I think Griffin won.
He had
I know you have money on Oliveira, but I think Griffin won.
Look, the only thing that I can say about Oliveira is that he had a good Kimura attack at the end, and
he didn't really have position.
He didn't have position. Griffin rolled out of it, but they both stood up. Okay. I'll give a slight edge to Griffin.
Would you call that a submission attempt? I mean, it's more of a sweep.
Well, it wasn't. He was going for the submission.
But
let's take a look at the highlights here. Nice jabs by Griffin. Nice rights by Griffin. So his stand-up is.
They're showing highlights of the round now, and it's all Griffin.
Yeah, he's got.
Come on, AJ.
No, Griffin's got.
You know Griffin won this round.
Yeah. Oh, look at his leg. Oh, boy. Oliveira's leg was in this weird position as he got taken down.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he's standing up, so I guess it didn't hurt him. But
seems all right.
Man, that didn't look good. he's hopping back and forth, so it doesn't look like his leg is hurting him. But we'll see.
Sometimes you don't know you're hurt until the fight's over.
Or you just don't want to show it to your opponent. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see how he's walking. Oh, he's throwing the kicks, Oliveira. So
yeah, he seems all right.
He seems to be all right. But it wasn't his right that kind of landed awkwardly. It was his left. And we'll see. Oliveira with some nice short
good.
uppercuts.
He's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking much better. He's throwing the kicks. He's playing his game.
It's a good fight. I could see why they put this on as the opener for the pay-per-view, because these guys, they're going for it. It's a good fight. Well-rounded guys doing. Whoa.
Oliveira trying to do the
these guys aren't point fighting. They're both they're trying to take each other out. It's good.
Absolutely. Dave, what's happening on the chat?
Somebody wants to know if we're showing a pay-per-view, which we are not. We can't show the pay-per-view here. We're just watching the pay-per-view with you. If you can't watch the pay-per-view, we'll tell you, what's happening. We'll give you some results. We'll give you some analysis as the rounds go by.
It's basically a watch-along, man. Get your slippers, get your best kimono, get a bottle of wine, and sit with us.
You have a kimono?
I have a kimono. In fact,
I know
you know what? I just forgot about it. I'm going to wear it next time.
Yeah. Why? You don't have to. It's all right.
Come on, man. You know what?
I don't need you in a kimono.
Why not?
Here.
I've dressed up like everything else. Why not a kimono? I'm just trying to think of an occasion for that. Maybe the next fight in China, I'll wear my kimono. It's a dragon kimono. It's awesome. Blue, too.
Hold on. What happened here? Oh, he's bleeding?
He's bleeding. So Griffin is bleeding.
So they're checking him? What's the deal here?
Did he get eye poked? Let's take a look at this. No. He got punched. He got a short uppercut. So he's throwing these short uppercuts.
I don't understand. Why is the referee pausing this if the guy's bleeding?
That is ridiculous.
I mean, it's just a cut above his eyebrow.
Yeah, it gives him enough time to recover.
I mean, I don't understand.
He thought it was probably an eye poke? I don't know.
Well, how could he think it's an eye poke? The guy's
no idea.
cut. It was an uppercut that Oliveira threw onto Griffin that caught him like right here. And he's cut now. And for some reason, the referee's like, yo, doctor, come check on this cut for a second. Give this guy time to recover. What? What was that?
That was ridiculous.
What was that? Get out of here, referee. What are you doing, man? That's not part of the rules. That's not MMA.
No, not at all. It's part of boxing.
That's like the cut wasn't even. He's
bleeding.
Oliveira's got him good. Oliveira with a straight right hand that connected big time.
Oliveira, just take it back a little for AJ. Take it back a little.
Yeah, you just want him to win a decision.
I want that decision.
If he wins by knockout here, you're going to be screwed.
Look, even if I lose, I'm still going to go with who I thought would win.
Yeah,
I gave this to Oliveira.
We both thought Oliveira would win.
I forgot what Freddie said. I think Freddie went with Oliveira as well.
I'll tell you what, though. Griffin looked like he's been hit a bunch of times and hurt, but he's still coming forward.
Yeah, he's not giving up. What was that? He was trying to go for a
I think he was trying
leg.
To drop levels, yeah.
Oliveira sporting a new haircut. Whoa, nice spinning elbow by Oliveira. Almost connected. That was fast. Even Rogan is saying it.
This is a hell of a fight.
It's a good 248 so far.
Damn.
You can't get too cocky, but
Oliveira's looking really good. He lost that first round, but second round's been
he was trying to attempt
Alex
the guillotine.
Oliveira. Man, Griffin is bleeding
uppercut.
like crazy. The doctor's going to check on that cut again in between rounds if Griffin makes it.
He should, because it's just like anything else. A cut above the eye, man. It looks nasty, but you know what?
Who's this Max Griffin? He's like very tough. He's durable. Is he like Forrest Griffin's child or something? Did Forrest Griffin have a kid and it's Max Griffin? What's going on here? They got him pinned against the fence, and it sounds like the crowd is booing. Like they're clinching against the fence.
Like why?
Oliveira's going for a single leg takedown, and you're hearing boos from the crowd.
It just doesn't make sense.
Come on, man.
The Vegas crowd is tough.
I guess. Man,
there's a lot of betting going on in
Griffin
Vegas.
looks wobbly right now. He looks really
his right
wobbly.
leg is like he has a hard time like planting it.
Oliveira
with a nice front kick.
Man.
So basically, what we're looking at here is definitely a very strong.
Yo, Griffin's got a
win
good chin
for Oliveira in the second here.
This could be a 10-8 round for Oliveira.
I think so. Well, you know what? He's got it. He keeps going for that single, and he's holding on to it.
I don't know why Oliveira keeps trying to take him down when he's just decimating him standing up. What's the point, man? What are you doing?
I guess it's just
for points? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I think this is a 10-8 round.
Does he not think he's beaten the hell out of him already?
Well, man, Griffin has a hard time
looks tired
down.
as hell, though, too.
So let's see, strike counts. We got 19 for Oliveira and 7 for Griffin.
In the second round.
You know, first round, 7. Oliveira, 10, Griffin, 9. So, you know what? The first round could have went to Oliveira as well, depending on how the judges are looking at it.
Oh.
But if you're looking at significant strikes, Oliveira's got 2 rounds. Yeah, it really opened them up. What's happening here?
Freddie says 1 round each. And the momentum is going Oliveira's way. Yeah, for sure. I think Oliveira might finish him here in the third round, AJ. You better hope he doesn't for your parlay, because AJ took Oliveira by decision. But, man, Griffin looks beat up.
But he was doing pretty good. Even though he looked beat up, he was still, like, attacking. He's still, like, going with the momentum. What happened, Dave?
I just want some popcorn. Yo, also,
don't forget it's Purim.
Yo,
what happened?
I went to try to plug in my cell phone.
Oh yeah, I took
and
it.
you like completely rearranged all the wiring in here. What happened to my cell phone charger, man?
Oh, it's over there.
Why'd you put it over there and unplug it from the whole setup we have down here,
Sorry, man. I plugged in my tablet.
Yeah, so you.
Sorry, dude. I threw it over there. You want me to go get it? Here we go, round 3, guys. Oliveira already like opening it up with like kicks after kicks after kicks.
Yeah, man, go get me my phone charger.
Do you really need it?
Well,
why don't you charge it through the day? How much do you have?
Yo, just give it to me.
Jesus.
This guy.
I'll be right back.
Unplug my phone.
It's a good thing we're only live.
Unplug my phone so he could charge his tablet. This guy.
Oh, you got Starburst over here?
You want some Starburst, dude?
There's here, man.
Is there any in there?
There's 1. Now we're talking. This is what you do. This is what you get when you work at Ringside Report.
You get Starburst.
You get Starburst.
Boom.
Lots of Starburst. The guy has everything. You just name it, he's got it. All we need is like some people to like sponsor us and like, you know,
like Starburst.
Not like Starburst, like, you know,
like Starburst.
Like donate on your like the site there, you know? Keep us alive. Keep it going. What's it called again, Dave?
SuperChat.
SuperChat. That's it.
You can go to donate.ringsidereport.net as well if you're watching us on Facebook.
Don't forget, Freddie's having twins, so we need your money. Twins.
Yeah, Freddie's having twins, man. Ringside Report needs money.
Freddie's going to need money. Okay, so here we are in round 3 with 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Oliveira's trying to take back mounts. Changed over to
he's got him beat, man.
He's got him beat. He's like basically
Griffin
mauling him.
Done. Oliveira's gonna finish. If Oliveira doesn't finish him here, he screwed up.
Well, you know what? The ref might stop it. Come on, man. Get your hooks in there, Griffin. There you go.
Griffin's just got to defend.
He's not for a long time. Only for 3 minutes. Okay, so you're bleeding almost like...
Oh, he's beat up, man.
Like Niagara Falls there, but that's okay.
If he survives, you'll be real happy because Oliveira will win for sure a decision because he is on top of Griffin right now.
Let's see how good Griffin's jiu-jitsu is at this point.
Well, he's only in half guard, though.
That's it. Just try to take... As long as you're in half guard, controlling the arms,
as long as Griffin,
control his neck.
Griffin's now back in full guard. I mean, back to half.
Back to half. No, he's still in half. Yeah, he's back in half.
As long as he keeps him at half, he can kind of keep him at bay for a while. Oliveira should really try to pass, but the problem is he can't really pass the guard because Griffin is so tight against the fence. He doesn't have a lot of room.
Well, he's trying to get that full mount.
Trying to get the mount, and he's got it. He's got it. There you go.
Oh, great.
Now Griffin's in trouble.
Now he's in trouble. Come on. Come on, Griffin. Fight it out. Do it for AJ.
Oh, Griffin's in trouble. He's turning.
He got out.
Oh.
Wow, he slipped out.
Wow.
And you
now
know
he's
why?
back.
You know why, Dave?
He slipped.
Because with the blood that he has on his face
Yeah.
and body, he kind
Very
of like
slippery.
yielded himself.
But now
out of
he's
it.
on top of Oliveira with 2 minutes left in the final round.
Well, look, this can change, man.
He's in his half guard now.
Look, Oliveira is winning this round, but it's not a good way to to be like when you had top mount, and all of a sudden
now
you've
he's
got
taking good punches.
There's a lot of blood.
Here comes Griffin.
A lot of blood on both guys.
Let's go,
Dave.
Griffin, man. Griffin took a beating. Let's see him come back here. That'd be
Where's the
crazy.
popcorn? You don't share, man?
It's right here. It's right between us.
Right on Freddie's chair. Freddie. Rule number 1, don't choke on live television.
Don't choke on the popcorn, AJ.
Starburst is here. I've got a Purim cookie as well because it's Purim.
It's a Hamantashen, baby. Happy Purim. Is it Purim?
Dave.
When is Purim? Yo, Purim is March 9th and 10th.
Come March 9th and 10th?
Monday and Tuesdays. Purim. Happy Purim. Everybody loves Purim.
These cookies are good, man.
Hamantashens are great.
They are, man. Really be good with tea.
Happy Purim to all my fellow Jews out there.
But we've got a little bit of Jesus juice here. So it's
From Uncle Benny.
and it's pure,
Hey,
all right.
Can't go wrong with Uncle Benny's
Uncle
wine.
Benny. Uncle Benny. He's a little sad, Uncle Benny. Like
What?
Yeah, his best companion passed away. His little dog, and
Oh, no.
yeah.
Rest
So
in
bad.
peace to little Benny's dog.
He was awesome, that dog. Oh my God! Look at this, Dave.
Griffin is
Griffin
putting a
is
beating on him. Let's go, Griffin.
You got 13 seconds. Pull guard there, Oliveira. Pull guard.
Wow. He can't. Griffin's on top of him in his half, putting
There
a
we
beating
go.
on him. Griffin put a beating on him for the last 2 minutes of the fight and finished the round on top. Now, Griffin won the first round. Oliveira won the second round.
Well, that's questionable, Dave. The first round now.
No, I don't know. I think Griffin won the first round. Oliveira, did he win the second round 10-8?
I think he wanted 10.
I don't know. And now the third round, like Oliveira was winning for the first 2.5 to 3 minutes, but then the last 2 minutes and the end of the fight was Max Griffin. So how do the judges score the third round? Kind of tough. How do you score the third round?
Well,
if you're being impartial, not thinking about your gambling.
Honestly, it wasn't enough for Griffin to take that round with it wasn't 2 minutes. It was probably a minute that he had a little bit more of momentum, but not enough to win that third round. So I give it to Oliveira, second and third. First round could have been like a slight edge to Griffin, but on the significant strikes, it's going to Oliveira. So, look, it could be a unanimous decision. I mean, it looks more like a split for Oliveira, but...
What do you mean split? Why does it look like a split?
Not split. I'm saying unanimous. I mean, the first round, some of the judges going with Griffin on that.
Yeah, I would score it, say 29-28, maybe even 29-27. Charles Oliveira. I'd score the second round a 10-8.
That was a 10-8, but you never know how
I
they
think
look
the
at it.
second round was a 10-8. So I'm scoring it 29-27, Charles Oliveira. I gave him the third, gave him the second a 10-8, and I gave Griffin the first. Let's see how the judges score it.
Is AJ right?
Is AJ right? Does he get $4 for 600-something bucks?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something.
One of his 5-fight parlays.
Why listen to those guys from Vegas when you can listen to Ringside?
Here comes the decision. 29-28 Oliveira. Split decision?
Yes.
Oliveira wins a split decision.
Listen to AJ. You're going to make some money.
That's crazy.
I got
there you go,
man.
AJ. There's one.
I got one. I got the first one right. Decision. And you know what? That's what I'm telling you. Why listen to those guys? You know who I'm talking about. I won't mention any names. Just listen to Dave, Fred, and AJ, and even Johnny North, and you might make some money. Ask Muscle Marco. He came close one time. $500,000.
Alex Oliveira beats Matt Griffin. Split decision 29-28, 29-28, 28-29. So no judge scored it a 10-8 round the second round. I don't know.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Put a good beating on him.
See that guy over there in the middle? That's Corinne Laframboise' sponsor. That guy there comes. He's a good friend of Corinne Laframboise and Fabio Holanda, and he comes in to Corinne's fights, and he corners her.
Really? Who is he?
I actually grappled him, believe it or not. I grappled him in the South Shore one time.
He's a Brazilian guy.
No, he's an American guy that lives in Brazil. I actually grappled that guy.
Okay.
Very solid guy. He's old. He's like...
what is he with the UFC here? He's a coach of Oliveira's or what? Or is he a translator?
He's a translator, I guess. Very nice guy. Very nice man. Very strong, actually, too. For his age, you know? He's like 60.
You grapple with everybody, AJ.
Yeah, I do. I like to grapple with a few people more than I know. But they don't want to. Mind you, there's some guys that don't even want to come close. If we're going to talk about, like, say, do you want to grapple Lee Villeneuve or something like that? I'd be like, forget it. And if you don't know who Lee Villeneuve is, Google him.
You want to grapple Dave Simon? Forget it.
No, forget Dave Simon, man. Don't do it. You know what?
I keep asking you, AJ. I keep asking you to come roll with me.
Yeah, but you know what? No. You could have came last week with me and Freddie when we went over like some nice techniques.
You knew I wasn't gonna be able to be there.
No, I thought
and
you were
then
gonna
show up.
No, I thought you were gonna be there. But you know what? It was Freddie's school. It was awesome. You know, Sylvain, like was really hospitable. He was very nice to me. I came in with my BTT stuff. Oh my God! Look who it is! Isn't that Iron Man?
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.'s there.
Max Holloway's in the house.
Max Holloway, Alexander Volkanovski. They're going to fight each other again.
Max is so good. Who's that? Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
Wow, he's
former
there.
Football player. They're showing celebrities in the house.
And now they show Neil Magny. Who's back?
They're like Iron Man, Max Holloway, Volkanovski, Michael Irvin, Neil Magny. Wait a second. What?
He hasn't fought since 2018. He's back.
This guy from the UFC and this other guy.
Well, Jingliang Li.
Try it again.
Jingliang.
Try it again.
Jinglang?
Jinglang Li.
Jinglang Li. That's what I said, Dave.
No, you didn't.
I said, but you got to give this guy credit. He is pretty exciting.
Jinglang Li.
What are you jingling?
Jingle jangle. UFC supports Australia.
Oh, can you get me one, Dave?
A UFC supports Australia shirt?
Can you? Medium.
You want to find out how much that'll cost?
Because I don't know how to do it online. I'm like, not like, my mother is better than me online. It's for the Red Cross. So listen, go support Australia. Buy yourself a UFC t-shirt. Do it for Australia. Crocodile Dundee. Remember that movie?
Well, it's $30.
That's not bad. That's
American.
That's, what is it now? Like Canadian is what, $600?
Yeah, that's about 600 Canadian. So if you win your thing.
I'll just have to give my card over to the...
But then I think the shipping on it is like...
How much is it? It's got to be free shipping. Come on, UFC. Don't be like that.
No, it's big time shipping.
What is... Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's Mark Wahlberg in a new movie. Spencer Confidential. Mark Wahlberg, man. My brother had a little... wasn't with him. It was with the other Wahlberg. He had a little... I don't want to say it because we could get sued, but my brother had a little fisticuffs with him in Atlantic City back in the days. His brother was like playing in some band or something. No, wait a sec. Was it Mark Wahlberg or... It was one of the Wahlbergs my brother had a little fight with.
Why is your brother fighting Wahlbergs?
It's a long story, man, but it was way back. It was way back when people were walking around with boom boxes.
Those days,
man.
Yeah, so...
Don't mess with the crew from NDG.
So, here's the deal on the shirt, AJ.
Tell me, man.
I did the calculations.
Yeah, okay.
If I was going to get the shirt, it would cost $30 US for the shirt.
That's not bad.
And then it would cost...
But it's going for a good cause.
$30 US for the shipping.
Come on, are you joking?
No, I'm not joking. Look.
For a t-shirt?
Look.
Kind of leaving the guy...
Look.
What's his name? John Cena just passed out. Is it John?
CM Punk.
CM Punk just went down.
That's the shipping.
That's ridiculous.
$30.
Come on, UFC. You could do better than that.
That's
now you know why your sales are not doing well.
That's what I'm saying about the UFC store. Garbage, man.
Look, I bet you if you buy a WWE shirt, it's going to cost you nothing.
In the States, if you spend over $50, free shipping.
So I got to spend like another... Let's buy two shirts.
No. In the States.
Oh.
Canada, Forget about it. It's gonna be $30 shipping minimum.
But even WWE shirts, I thought like in WWE, it's like
WWE shipping is less.
What's up with you
But
guys?
UFC shipping and the UFC shirts are very expensive. Like that UFC Australia shirt.
It was very nice.
It's not that expensive compared to the other UFC shirts that they have, like the fighter shirts. They're like $80. Some of these T-shirts. It's
That's
like
ridiculous. $30 for shipping.
Let's see. Let's see what else is on the
I thought
UFC
shipping
store.
would be so much cheaper nowadays.
You want to take a shop around the UFC store, AJ?
Can you put it up online?
Let's
there?
look at the UFC 248 merch.
Let your viewers see what the T-shirt looks like. It looks really
Get
nice.
to the store here,
and it's for a good cause.
I'm not showing that shirt.
Why not? That's a nice shirt.
Look at this. Look at this stuff. Okay. If you want a Zhang Weili or Weili Zhang shirt, $60. They're all $60 US for these shirts.
And $30 for shipping as well?
Plus $30 for shipping.
That's
the Yoel Romero.
ridiculous.
Or you can get the basic ass shirt that nobody wants.
Well, that's nice, actually.
For $40. It says UFC 248 and the big poster on the back.
I don't like the poster, but I like the
super
front.
ugly shirt. That Stylebender shirt is kind of cool.
Where is that?
But it's $60, man.
That's ridiculous. It costs you almost $100 just to
Look
get
at
a
that
T-shirt.
shirt. It's cool.
That's why you can't sell merch, man. Somebody's got to talk to these guys. That's where the money is, too. Merchandise.
I like this shirt. It's cool, right?
It's nice. It's nice.
It's a cool Israel Adesanya shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
What's on the back of it?
But it's $60 US plus $30 US shipping. This one T-shirt, if you're a Canadian, is going to cost you like $150.
It's ridiculous.
Right?
That's ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's crazy.
Then that's why people buy knockoffs, right?
Well, that's why nobody's buying these UFC shirts, at least in Canada. Maybe people are buying them in the States, but
it's time for AJ to send a message maybe to Dana White to say, listen, it's time to revisit your merchandise stuff.
yeah.
It's like you have nice stuff, buddy, but if you're not selling your shirts like you're supposed to, there's a problem.
Well, they got to work out.
No Canadian is going to spend $30 for shipping. Unless it's weed.
I don't know why they're charging $60 for a T-shirt.
Like, seriously? It's made in China for like $2.
$60 for an Israel Adesanya shirt? Like, really, man? Come on, man.
It's a cool T-shirt and all, but seriously? How about Affliction? I used to love buying Affliction T-shirts. It didn't cost me that much.
I bet yeah, it did.
You know what? I'm going to wear my Affliction T-shirt on the show next Thursday. Just to bring it old school.
You still have that?
Of course, man.
You have Tap Out?
I've got Tap Out. Who doesn't?
Head Rush?
Head Rush for sure, man. Like, seriously?
One more round?
Considering we do a UFC MMA show, we should have some stuff given to us for free. I'll pay the shipping at that point. As long as you send it to us for free,
UFC?
we'll wear it. Yeah, man.
UFC, you
like
mean?
Dana White should be sending Dave Simon, the oldest commentator, the oldest sportscaster, the oldest MMA guru in Canada.
I'm not that old. What are you talking about?
Well, you've been around for longer than anybody else talking about MMA and shit, as well as the WWE. You're a Canadian legend, man. Have some wine. I'm getting depressed now.
I got one.
Oh, you're still drinking it?
Yeah.
Lightweight.
I drink slow, baby.
You know what? We're missing some characters tonight because usually on our watch-alongs we have like a whole host of like different faces. We had like guys that got banned, and we had a lot of interesting people. You know, we don't have the other Simon brother tonight.
Yeah, this is not as wild as some of the other watch-alongs that we do.
We're eating popcorn, drinking wine. What more do you want? Starburst?
We're having a good time, but it's not as wild and crazy as some of the other watch-alongs.
Well, you're having a watch-along tomorrow as well.
But I'll tell you what.
Why isn't Johnny North here?
If you win this Super Parlay, this will be the craziest watch-along ever. You realize that, right? Like,
yeah.
You're on track on a $4 bet to win like $630. If you come through on this parlay that we talked about at the beginning of the show and everything comes through, you'll never forget this watch-along.
Oh, no. I'll remind you. Just like I remind you all the time about Ronda when she got knocked out. I called that live on air. I had said it. It's going to be over faster than you think, and Rousey was on the canvas. Listen to us, man, if you want to make money. It's true, Dave. We've got a couple of potential corporate sponsorship from some possible...
What are you talking about here? Take it easy.
No. They're looking at us.
All right, take it easy.
They're looking at us. They're looking to see if Dave Simon is on the ball.
But
and if you're listening to us, remember...
I disagree with you on one of the fights, though,
Which
AJ.
one? Oh, the
Zhang Weili. I have her winning by decision. You have her winning by knockout.
Weili's gonna knock her out.
We both have her
and
winning,
I feel
though.
bad for Joanna because
We both
I really
have her
like
winning.
Yes, we do.
The Ringside Report team was unanimous when we picked Zhang Weili to beat Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
It's like date night.
We're also unanimous
Is it
in
first
picking
base, second base?
Israel Adesanya over Yoel, right? We all picked Israel.
Israel, yeah.
Fred did
Freddie
too.
did too, yeah. First of all, I was going back to Johnny. What's happening with Johnny? Why isn't he here tonight?
I don't know, man.
Did you see the link I sent
Because
you
Johnny's
yesterday?
going to be here tomorrow night because we're going to be watching Elimination Chamber here live on YouTube for another watch along. I'll be here. My brother will be here. Johnny will be here. And we'll be watching The Chamber.
What, is he saving his energy for tomorrow?
Yeah, Johnny, man. He's probably training right now. He's a professional wrestler.
First of all, that's what I was trying to tell you yesterday. I sent you the link. Did you see
want
it?
some Orange Crush with
You know
your
what?
wine, bro?
Yeah, that's nothing better than a little Orange Crush.
Megan O'Leary's,
Date night.
Is she wearing like a
Have a little
plastic
crush.
skirt? What's going on with
No,
that?
it's kind of red leather
What is that?
skirt. Very nice, actually. Whoa, easy, Dave. Sugar
it
rush.
easy.
Oh, here comes Jiang Li.
Li Jingliang. Man, you're screwing me up now.
Here he comes. Oh, he's singing and dancing, damn it.
Oh, does that mean he's going to lose?
That's what Dave's theory is. If you come out singing and dancing,
It might not apply to Chinese fighters, though. They have different culture.
that's true because they're ahead of us in time. So it could be like that whole thing. Like, you're right, Dave. Good point.
They're
Can't think of
different,
it.
man.
Time difference. It's already tomorrow.
Are you worried about the coronavirus?
Damn right, man.
Are you getting worried?
I'm like a germ phobe. If you do jiu-jitsu, you're worried about germs all the time.
You see they canceled the South by Southwest festival, big festival in Texas.
Well, listen,
They're canceling a lot of stuff.
They canceled the Juventus versus Inter Milan soccer game, in Italy.
Wow.
That's unheard of. So it doesn't make sense. And one championship had their fight, what was it, last week? Where
Nobody was in the stands?
Nobody was in the stands, and it was just televised.
New Japan Pro Wrestling canceled everything in March.
It's crazy, man. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, and that basketball game, I don't know what's happening, and there's going to be no one in attendance.
Well, they're talking about it in the NBA, having no people.
It's kind of weird, man. You need
nobody there in the crowd and just doing the games.
It's a hard call because
LeBron said, well, I'm not playing if there's nobody in the crowd. Which,
He's right.
I don't know, man.
Because you need that.
What
the
about
crowd
the
is
safety of people?
the crowd is your extra man or extra woman, whatever you want to call it. You need that energy, and the problem is that I understand as an athlete, you need that you're performing, and if
I get
if you're
it.
not performing, it's like
But
sparring.
you're also
you'll have more people at a sparring practice.
But you're
than
also
there is.
competing.
You're competing, but like I'm saying, is there's going to be more people at a sparring.
Yeah, but games need to be played. What are you going to do?
I don't know, man. Maybe how about like making sure test everybody as they come into the stadium, make sure that no one has a fever.
You can't.
Every single person that comes through. Listen, when we
No,
go
but
watch,
you don't understand.
but-
With the coronavirus, you don't have to have. Sometimes you have it, and from what I understand, you could be like contagious. Like you could give it to somebody else before you yourself exhibit any symptoms, which is scary. Like. You could have it right now.
It could come out like 8 to 21
and be
days
giving
later.
it to me, and I have no idea. And then in like a week, you're like, "Oh, I have coronavirus," and I'll be like, "Oh,
Thanks,
damn,
Dave.
me too. Now I have coronavirus."
What's gonna happen to our
And
show?
now Ringside Report is over. You
we'll
know,
still
like
do it if we're both contagious.
I'm telling you, man, I'm worried about coronavirus.
I don't blame you, man.
It's scary.
That's why wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Just wash your hands, and don't just sprinkle them. You gotta wash. Like, like the thing that they say is sing happy birthday to yourself.
Wash your hands all the time, too.
All the time, man. All the time. And you know what? If you're sick and you're coughing, just stay home. And that's the thing with the
right.
stadiums. If you know you're sick, just stay home. And I'm still back on that thing. Just test everybody that comes in. Even if they don't show any symptoms.
That wouldn't work.
Just zap them.
It wouldn't zap
See
them.
if they have a fever. You got a fever, turn around and get your ass out of the stadium.
I think
That's
we should
it.
just zap people. That's a good idea. I like that.
With what?
Zap them. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Starburst.
Yeah, starburst them to death. I don't know. This coronavirus has gotten out of control.
In Italy, man, do you imagine? Italy is like the second highest. Italy. I'm Italian. Doesn't make sense. That means like all our tomato sauce and pasta, we're going to have problems importing that stuff now. Italians not eating pasta, and Italians not eating pasta it's going to be an aggressive couple of months with Italians. So stay away from them. Like, look, I have dreams of pasta. If I don't get my pasta, it's going to be a bad, bad week. And I'm not joking. I'm serious, man. That's the funny thing. I'm not joking.
You dream about pasta?
I dream about pasta sometimes. I think about my aunt and my mom and everybody else making pasta, and I'm like, oh, my God. I swear, man. You know, when I moved out on my own, I'm telling you, like, the first...
Which was,
even
what,
like,
5 years ago?
No, but, like, way, way back, I'm talking, like, decades later, like, even when I'm home and I was, like, I would have dreams, and I would swear to you, I would have dreams of cooking. It's
like,
not a joke.
Your mom's cooking?
It's what? Yeah, my
Pasta.
aunt's cooking. It's not the same. It's not like you're going to, like, what are those, like, what Guido's and Angelini's type of pasta place?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
the same, man.
Not the same as Mama.
Not like Uncle Benny's wine and pasta. I'm trying to think of an Italian restaurant here in Montreal that's Eastside Mario's.
You don't need to...
Is Eastside Mario still around?
I don't know, man. You don't need to disparage anybody.
Why are you trying to compare Eastside Mario's to my aunt's? Doesn't even come close. So what if you get like all the salad you can eat and all the garlic bread? Who cares? It's
All
the
the
pasta.
garlic bread you can eat?
I think so. They used to give
That
like
sounds
garlic.
great. I'm going there. Eastside Mario's.
Eastside Mario's. Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada boom.
Here we go. Neil Magny's up. They're about to start. And what do I have here? What happened to Dariush? He was supposed to be the next fight.
I don't know. What happened? No, Dariush is after this. There's
Zhang
Magny
Li.
and Li Jingliang. They're fighting.
Is that actually in or what?
Huh? AJ's having technical difficulties. Once again, what's happening?
You know, it's back up. It's
You
back
alright?
up. Yeah, it
You
wasn't
unplugged
plugged.
all my stuff to plug in your stuff.
That
And you didn't even plug in your
properly.
stuff properly. Unbelievable.
So Lee's got his ankle supports there.
What are those
Like
for?
a good Muay Thai
The
fighter.
little
It's
things.
to keep it like,
like grip?
your ankle. Yeah, so he might have some like ankle issues.
You think it's because he's got some sort of issue with his ankle?
Probably.
What do you need to happen in this on your super parlay, AJ?
This, I got Lee for decision.
Okay. I could see that happening.
Well, we'll see at the end of the third.
We'll see at the end of the first.
Yeah, that too. So there's
We're
a lot
only
of
like
like
a
clinches.
minute into this fight.
Yeah. So we've got like a lot of
much has
clinching,
happened.
a lot of back control by Lee, trying to sweep him.
He's looking for a takedown.
But Magny is quite tough.
Magny's very good. This is going to be a tough one for Li Jingliang.
But you know what? He hasn't fought since 2018. Let's see what happens.
Sometimes that's good, though. Get some rest, you know? I heard Magny interviewed, and he was like, it was good to take time away because I was able to work on things in my game that I wasn't able to work on otherwise when you're in a fight camp all the time, you know?
The only thing with Lee, he's on a hot streak. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That he knocks him out. Oh, it looks like Magny got
Magny's
clipped hard.
hurt. Oh,
Come on, Magny. Survive
Magny's
it.
wobbly. He's in big trouble.
But he's a tough man, man. Magny is one tough dude. And look at that. He like circled around, took Lee's back.
Wow.
And is looking to take him down.
Oh,
and
you got a
did.
takedown.
Nice
Wow.
hip drop, and Lee is down.
Oh, big shot from Magny.
And Lee gets
in
out
the
of it.
scramble.
Nice.
But Magny still got a hold of him. That was pretty crazy
Yeah, it
because
was-
Magny was hurt pretty bad there. And the takedown, and now he's in good control. He's
They're
got...
both in really good shape, eh?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's in good shape in the UFC these days, man. Pretty much everybody.
Well, I mean, they're all... Yeah, some of them don't look like they're in great shape.
If you're in the UFC, though,
You're probably...
this isn't like the old days in the UFC where you could be kind of a tough guy. You got to be a top athlete now to be a UFC fighter, especially a top-level UFC fighter like these guys are.
A lot of underhooks, over-unders.
Yeah, they're like they're clinching a lot against the fence. They're both landing some punches.
They just separated now, so let's see what happens.
Magny's looking strong, though.
He is. He's like performing pretty well, but Lee has some pretty good control there. He did hurt Magny at one point, so like the round is going for him at this point.
Is it still?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that Magny got on Lee was that hip kind of drop. But other than that, I mean...
That was a good knee from Magny to the body.
It was. That was a good one.
And Lee's
trying to take
looking
a double
for that takedown real hard.
It's
Magny's
not a
defending
good position to...
He's not doing it. He's not getting it.
Oh, but he's got the takedown.
Different takedown.
So
that was nice.
So
that was big.
Yeah, Lee got...
With a minute left in the fight to get that takedown.
Oh, nice kick out by Magny.
Didn't last, though. Magny right back to his feet.
But...
Wow. This is an interesting fight so far.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Oh, Magny with some knees to the body. Couple punches, pushing Lee against the fence. More punches from Magny. Magny's looking good.
What's happening with Lee there?
I think those takedowns from Lee...
Like gas him out a bit?
Yeah. He looks slower. He's backing it off of Magny. He's in trouble. I'm telling you, Lee is tired right now, and Magny is going to do some damage in the second round.
No, that was a good comment. Magny doesn't look rusty at all. That's for sure. So, but
Magny looks sharp. I think Magny won the first round.
You think so? Come on,
yeah.
Dave. No.
Yeah. Lee hurt him, but then Magny recovered, got a takedown, landed a lot of shots, and then the rest of the round was all his. Lee got that one takedown, but it didn't last.
Well, two takedowns in a sense.
Well, he got
the first one earlier, and then the last one.
Yeah, but I thought Magny did a lot more in this round.
But it's here where he hurt him. So it's that overhand right, and then
Magny got a nice big takedown.
Yeah, that was where. But here we go. Here's Lee with the reverse.
I mean, Magny did something with his takedown. Lee did nothing with his. Magny landed some good knees there. I mean, that was Magny's round.
I think that might have hurt Lee. That's where he might have.
You giving that round to Lee?
I think so, yeah.
Come on, man.
By a slight.
That was Neo Magny's round. No. I got that round for Neo Magny 10-9. Here comes Magny. We'll see if that minute in between rounds was enough for Lee to kind of recover, because I think he was kind of tired out. I think he used a lot of his muscle, a lot of his energy to kind of power Magny down, and when that takedown didn't do anything for him,
look, Lee needs this takedown. If he gets the takedown here, he'll...
I think that's what Lee is trying to do right now. That seems to be his game plan. Take Magny down, try to get on top of him, and land some punches, maybe submit him, but he's having trouble taking him down, and then once he has him down, he can't keep him down. So his game plan isn't really working for Lee. Magny looks big, too. Magny looks quite a bit larger than Lee. Like taller, stronger. Oh, Magny looking for a takedown. Almost had it. I'm telling you, Magny's winning this fight. I picked your guy before this. I picked Jingliang Lee before the fight, but now that I'm watching it, I think Magny's gonna win this thing. He won the first round. He's winning
he's
this
holding
round.
On to the. Come on,
Lee's holding the fence while he's getting punched to avoid a takedown. Magny's all over him. All over.
Yeah, if he grabs the fence, I mean, the ref could deduct a point. We'll see. Come on, Zhang Li.
He's really going hard for those takedowns, and it's not happening for him. Dude, you got to change your... Oh my God.
Kind of
was he going to pile drive him?
Sort of.
Magny looked like he was going to do a pile driver, but...
He got him off the ground.
He lifted him up, but he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, here with
it's illegal.
Rogan.
It's illegal to pile drive somebody, but man, it would be cool if he did it. Do it anyways, Magny. I don't care.
He's doing it.
Pile drive him straight to hell.
It was terrifying. That's what Rogan says. Oh, Jiang Lee with the single.
Oh, big knee from Magny. Lee is going for these takedowns, and they're not going anywhere.
Did you see that shoulder hit? We've got a Connor.
Change your game plan,
We've got
Jingliang
a Connor
Lee.
in the house.
Like, you should be mad right now. You should be yelling at him to change up what he's doing. It's not working for him.
Look,
this
man.
push for the takedown is not working. Magny's defending the takedown, and he's just not doing it. Nothing's happening for him.
Well, he reversed it now, Jiang Lee. So let's see what he can do here. Now
Magny's
reversed
landing
again.
Strikes. He's out grappling him. He's out clinching him.
And he's just got
he lands
the
a
takedown.
Big takedown from Neil Magny with 2 minutes left in the second round. Magny's got his back now.
He's holding onto the cage. He's going to get warned again.
Zhang Ling is in trouble.
Damn. My parlay. Think about my parlay, Jiang Lee.
He's not thinking about
I don't
your
have
parlay.
to worry about the coronavirus. Now I got to worry about Jiang Lee not making the parlay. So Neil, like, honestly, his knees, his Muay Thai knees are working for him, and if he continues like this, he's going to win the fight. But it's only the second round. There's a minute to go.
He's landing cool. He is landing those Conor McGregor.
Here goes.
Those shoulders.
Jiang Lee.
Those shoulder strikes are pretty good there.
They are, man.
Magny's using them.
And you know what? Conor, like, people could say whatever they want about Conor, but Conor comes up with things, and then people are like, "Oh my goodness!" And
Let me
you know
do
what?
that.
They start doing it. And you know what? A shoulder hit is like nothing new. If you look at like old school, like kung fu schools or whatnot, they used to use like shoulder hits all the time. Muay Thai as well. Like if you look at like traditional Muay Thai fights, like the shoulder hits are there. I mean, nothing new. But you know what? Conor brings it.
Reminding people, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a foot stomp. You know, like in the beginning, everybody was doing foot stomps. We don't see foot stomps as much anymore. But why not use it, man? If it's a tool, you use it. I was wondering who started the foot stomp. Was it George?
No. People were doing foot stomps way back in the UFC.
But like up to not long ago, I mean, it became more popular.
Oh, man.
Jiang Lee.
Magny is landing.
Wow. Come on, Jiang Lee. Get in there. Don't look like Gumby.
Oh,
Wow.
Magny is
Just
just
picking
landing
him.
punch after punch. Lee's trying to use head movement to dodge it, but it's not working. He's just getting cracked.
And he's
another
taken down.
takedown.
So
into
second
mount.
round.
Right into mount. Wow.
So second round is
All Magny.
Magny. Thank you, Jiang Lee. Thank you. If you don't come out in this third round without some cheap power, we're going to have problems here. Because AJ is going to lose money. Coronavirus and now this. Damn.
The way I see it, you have no way of winning this because you have what? Zhang Ling by decision?
Yes, sir.
If anybody scores this fight for Zhang Ling after there's no way he wins the decision. If he wants to win, he's got to knock out Magny because
Well, I want him to knock him out. I want to.
He won the first and second round.
Well, that's the first round is like, I think Lee took it, but you know what? I'm hoping the judges see it as I do. 1-1 right now. This third round is.
I see it 2-0. I see it 2018 right now for Neil Magny going into the third.
If Lee comes out,
AJ sees it even.
I see it even at this point.
19-19,
but
which
a
is
strong
nonsense.
10-8 probably for the second round for Neil. Come on, Lee. Get the power from the universe. Let's do it for Shaolin. Mortal Kombat. Let me control the stick here. Come on. Come on. Oh, sorry about that.
Mortal Kombat.
Remember Mortal Kombat? One of the best games ever,
but
man.
why are we talking about Mortal Kombat right now? Oh, Lee cracked Magny with a good one.
Yeah, but Magny just
But
came
now
back with a
Magny's
couple of combinations.
Turning
there.
it around on him.
Come on, Lee. You could do it. I believe in you. I feel it.
You feel it?
I'm feeling it.
What's up, John Hedstrom?
John, what's up?
What's up, Benjamin Hecht?
Benjamin. Guys, like, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we see you all on the chat. We're seeing you guys.
Tell us what you think, man.
UFC 248 going on right now. Neil Magny, Jingliang Li in the third round. We're waiting for Yoel Romero and Israel Adesanya. We're waiting for Zhang Wei Li.
What was that?
And
A
Joanna
knee punch?
Jedrzejczyk.
Jiang Li, what the heck
Yeah,
was that?
it was a leg punch. He punched Magny's leg.
It was like going for his knee. I mean,
whoa!
he didn't touch him. It came close there, but what happened?
Shout out to Saul Fem.
Who? What was that, Dave? I didn't get the name.
Saul Fem.
Saul Fem. How do you spell that?
Just hit us up with a big super chat.
Saul, we love you, buddy. So if you have any questions or whatnot, let us know.
If you got any questions for us, be like Saul. Send us a super chat. We appreciate it big time.
Saul, let us know where you live, too.
If you're on Facebook, you can send us your stuff at donate.ringsidereport.net. Thank you, Saul. Much appreciated.
I love your soul, Saul. That's awesome. Maybe you like Toronto. I don't know, man. That could be it.
Jingliang Li, Neil Magny. Saul just paid for our pay-per-view tonight. Thank you, Saul. We love you.
And by the way, Saul, Freddie, which is not here tonight, he's having twins. So
Freddie's having twins.
Freddie's having twins.
That's just our line now. Hey, Ringside Report, hook us up on the super chat. Freddie's having twins.
Freddie's not going to be sleeping at all for the next, I'd say, year and a half.
Ringside Report needs help. Freddie's having twins.
We need lots of coffee on this show. And tonight, Saul, it's Uncle Benny's wine. So if you don't know who Uncle Benny is, look at our past episodes. Uncle Benny is a big, he's a big name for the Ringside Report crew. And
Uncle Benny makes all of our wine. Uncle Benny is Ringside Report's personal winemaker.
Listen, we've had like UFC fighters trying Uncle Benny's wine, and you know what? They came close to like not making the fight because of like banned substances in the wine. But hey, the bottom line is
banned substances in the wine.
Remember that they said it like, "What's in the wine?" I'm like, I don't know, man. It's wine. I have no idea. It's Uncle Benny, but they loved it, and in fact, I think they won.
Oh yeah,
when they won, like when they drank.
Whenever you drink Uncle Benny's wine, if you're a UFC fighter, you win your next fight, guaranteed. Uncle Benny guarantee.
Uncle Benny's old school, man. He's from Naples.
We call it Napoli.
Hey, faccio culo così.
Hey, te faccio culo così.
Come on, Jack.
Oh,
man.
big takedown from Magny.
There goes my parlay, Saul. I paid $4 for it. The payout was $633. I got the first fight right. I took Alex Oliveira for the decision, which came through. But right now, I should have went with Magny for the decision. There's a minute to go, and Magny is winning the third here. Probably going to have like a unanimous decision win.
Yeah, Magny is putting it on him. It's all Neil Magny here.
The only thing I can see here is if Magny throws a knee and gets disqualified.
He might finish him because Lee is turning over and giving up his back. Magny's got a little bit to work. He might choke him, but Magny's just pounding him out, punching him. He's trying to open up the neck, but
he doesn't care at this point. You don't even have to submit him. You just take.
Oh, he's got this fight. This is all Magny. Yeah, big punches.
You keep control, and you know what? What's the percentage here?
This fight's nearly done. This is all Neil Magny. Oh, he's kneeing him in the butt. Ooh. Knees to the butt. Knees to the butt. Wow. Vicious knees to the butt. My goodness, Neil Magny. What a maneuver.
That's gotta hurt, man.
Yeah, that hurts, man. Knees right into your butt. When you're on all fours and there's a man on top of you kneeing you in the butt, not only does that hurt your butt and your tailbone, but also hurts your ego because you're getting kneed in the butt. That was awesome. Neil Magny should win that fight just based off the knees to the butt. You do not see that every day in the UFC. When's the last time you saw it? Knees to the butt. What a technique from Neil Magny. Beautiful.
But if he threw that knee to the head,
that's effective. That
he
hurts,
would have like lost.
That hurts. Knees to the butt.
But they're showing a lot of forget it, man. There goes my parlay.
Yeah,
$4 down the drain.
Neil definitely won that fight.
Watch the rest. Let's find out what happens on the rest of the card.
I scored 30-27 Neil Magny. All 3 rounds easily go to Neil Magny.
You know what I think? I'm going to tell you why Jingliang wasn't fighting well. It could be that, like, coming from China, he probably went through a lot of scrutiny and whatnot. And, who knows? Maybe he just didn't have it. Tonight, it didn't look like the regular Zhang Li.
What are you saying about Zhang Wei Li later on?
Well, that's different because she, in fact, changed her training camps. She went from China to Thailand, from Thailand to Abu Dhabi to the States. So she was well prepared in advance to make
They're in the same camp.
What are you talking about?
Training partners.
No, Zhang Li was
teammates.
Yeah, but he stayed in China and went.
No,
he didn't go to
I think he went.
No,
I think he took.
He wasn't in Abu Dhabi, bud.
You sure?
Yep, he wasn't in Abu Dhabi.
You don't know his.
No, I'm telling you, he wasn't in Abu Dhabi.
You don't know his training schedule. Here comes the decision from Bruce Buffer.
Unanimous
30-27, all three judges scoring it like I did. Neil Magny.
Well, at least I got the decision part right on this fight. It's kind of a half win. There was no KOs. There was no submissions. There was a decision. Just that I gave it to the wrong guy. Man, does Rogan look toasted. Wow, man.
Looks all right.
He looks so red,
Rogan
man.
looks fine. He looks normal.
He looks wired, man.
He doesn't look that red.
Someone skiing the White Mountain.
I don't think... What are you talking... What does that mean?
Hashtag John Jones.
You think Joe Rogan does cocaine? Joe Rogan doesn't do cocaine. You think he's high on cocaine during a UFC pay-per-view? That's ridiculous, AJ. That's nonsense.
Maybe he needs a little edge.
That is not true. It's not the opinion of Ringside Report. AJ, take it back. Take it back.
I'm not taking it back. I said hashtag John Jones. I was right on that.
Take it back. You think he's just...
Well, he's probably smoked quite a few, like, cigarettes, I'm sure, during the night.
You talking about weed joints?
Yeah, man.
There's no problem with weed joints.
Magny? He's at 15 most wins. He's like third behind Matt Hughes at 16. And on top of it all is George St. Pierre at 19 welterweight wins. So Magny's up there, man. He's back.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is pretty impressive. He came out and he fought well. Considering he's been out since 2018. Kudos, man. Good job. Well, Neil Magny cleared by USADA. Why did that go there?
Big win for Neil Magny. Unanimous decision. Put it on him. What's next?
Oh, Yair Rodriguez. The Korean zombie is in the house as well.
He beat up Frankie Edgar.
Justin Gage is in the house. Looking for Connor.
Yeah, where's Connor?
Cowboy Cerrone, the other cowboy, in-house tonight. Drinking his Budweiser, as usual.
Hey, Kamaru Usman was right next to him, and they didn't show him.
What? Was he?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. He's a welterweight champion.
That's strange. So June 27th, UFC returns to Austin, Texas, home of the worst judging in the world. Let's go back to Texas.
Yeah, right?
So chances are you might win the fight, but in the eyes of the judges, you're going to lose. I'm allowed to say that?
Well,
that's my opinion.
The Texas judges were pretty weak last time.
They were, man. Not just pretty weak, extremely weak.
They got the John Jones fight right, though.
No.
I was waiting for it.
No.
Yeah, they did.
No. They got, listen.
John Jones won.
No, he didn't.
Jones, 3-4-5.
Oh
John Jones, 3-4-5.
No, not
Go
even
back
close.
and watch the tape.
Listen, everyone knows that Dominic Reyes won. 72% of the MMA fan base.
Where do you get the 72% number from?
I read it, man. I got the facts.
You made it up, brother.
No, man, that's why I keep using 72 through all our conversations. Like Freddie, like 72% chance that he was going to be here tonight. I was wrong. But
wrong again with your 72.
But look, they're going to have that fight again. It's going to happen. Dana wants to make it happen. And whatever Dana says, Dana does.
Whoa.
What's happening there, Dave? What is that? Did you find a new feature on our
Yeah, I
chat?
tried something. It didn't work.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it.
Where's our buddy Saul from? Saul, where are you from?
Yeah, Saul just dropped it and just killing it. God bless.
Awesome. God bless you, Saul. If I had to guess, Saul is Italian.
We love our Italian friends. I got so many Italian friends. I do so many different shows with so many different kinds of Italian people. You guys are a wide variety. You got your AJ, you got your Johnny North.
Johnny's half Italian.
You got your Giuseppe Valiente, all sorts of different
Hey,
guys.
Giuseppe. And Fred Garcia is Italian as well.
No, he's Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't he?
Well,
Or
yeah.
he's French-Canadian, I don't know.
Well, Freddie is French and Spanish.
I speak more Spanish than Fred does.
You think so? I mean, his last name is Garcia.
Claro que sí. Yo hablo
Hey,
español muy
shout
bien.
out to, listen, talk about Spain. So when Ringside Report
Sí.
is like at a bigger level than we are now,
Sí.
we're going to make our way to Spain. We're going to go see my buddy Marty that opened up.
Vamos a la España?
Sí, vamos a la España. We're going to go see my buddy Marty Robillard, who opened up a restaurant bar called El Surf
En España?
Cantina. Well, it's not official name yet, but I think it's the name El Surf Cantina. Go see Marty. Marty's awesome, man. I used to work with him. He moved to Calgary, and now he's in Spain. And his dream was to open up like a tapas bar and whatnot.
Tapas en
Tapas.
España.
Sí. And if we
Ay,
go there,
ay,
man, we can do our
ay.
show live from like El Surf in Spain.
En vivo de España?
Sí.
En vivo. Ringside Report.
Arriba.
En vivo de España. That'd be cool.
Well, you know what? The Spanish MMA scene is growing, man. So why not?
¿Sí? ¿MMA en España?
What do you think? It's only bullfighting there? Now it's MMA, man.
Bullfighting.
Don't bullcrap me,
Bull
Dave.
running. And soccer. I mean, they're pretty good at soccer, too.
Yeah, they have a good team, man. Spain has a good team.
Do they still have
Real
a good team?
Madrid.
Does Spain still have a good soccer team?
Of course, man. Spain.
When's the Euro? Is the
coming
Euro
up? Well, that's another thing with the Euro. They're thinking about canceling it because of the coronavirus.
Where's the Euro? Where's the Euro supposed to be? Do you know?
I'm trying to think.
Better not be Italy.
No, it's not in Italy. But they were talking about canceling it, so that's another thing. Where Italy actually
Euro?
has a very good team going into Euro. They haven't lost.
It will be in
The Netherlands or something like that?
I don't know. I can't.
I thought it was somewhere in like in. If anybody knows, let us know. But I think it was somewhere in the Netherlands. Either or, like they were just talking about it. You know.
They
possibly.
made the groups already, right?
Yeah, for sure. Italy is doing very well. They have a great chance. So France is up there as a good team. Spain as usual.
What country will host the Euro? Germany, Italy, Russia, and England. It's going to be... Oh, it's supposed to be... Uh-oh.
What?
Is that really going to happen?
What?
Well, it's supposed to be like all over Europe because I think it's like an anniversary of the Euro or something.
Great time to do that anniversary. Coronavirus time.
Some group stages and quarterfinals are supposed to be in Germany, Italy, and Russia. And then the round of 16 semis and the final are all going to be in England.
Oh, England.
Do you think they're still going to have those matches in Rome in the summer?
Look, they canceled the Juventus-Inter Milan game. I mean, who knows?
Man.
We'll have to see.
Are they still going to have the Euro Cup of Soccer this summer?
That'll be a shame because everybody's waiting for this, and boom. You just don't know, man. You just don't know. I mean, like, what's going to happen with, like, the UFC? I mean, Dana White had a press conference, and he didn't really give a solid answer to what would you do, other than it's the responsibility of the fans coming into the stadium. If they're sick, they should stay home and all this kind of stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, talk about Forrest Griffin. There you go. Forrest.
Man. Italy is supposed to play in a group with Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales.
Yep.
Not
Wales.
a bad group for Italy.
No, well, Wales is a good team.
Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Group B. Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia, Group B.
Belgium.
Group C. How come Group C only has 3 teams? Austria, Netherlands, Ukraine.
Something's wrong there.
Croatia, Czech Republic, England, and Group D.
There's Poland, Spain, and Sweden.
France, Group F, is a group of death. Germany, France, Portugal.
Yeah, man.
What?
Ronaldo.
What? Is that real?
Yeah, that's real, man. That's a tough group, man. That's a group of death. Yeah. But the thing with Portugal is, I love the Portuguese team, but they need to have more support for Ronaldo. They need to kick it up.
Portugal, France, Germany? What? Dariush and Klose. Oh, your parlay screwed, eh? Your parlay's over?
Done. Well, I got the decision. Let's see what happens. I chose Dariush for the submission. Let's see what happens.
You thought you had Dariush. I got Klose to win. I don't think Dariush is going to win. I got Drakkar Klose by knockout.
What?
Yep.
Dariush by submission. He's so good. He's awesome, Dariush. He is aggressive close.
I like him. I think he's going to win by knockout here. Freddie says the qualifying isn't finished for the Euro. So the groups, I guess, aren't final. There's still some teams. Like, that's why there's some groups with 3 teams in them.
Right.
Because the 4th team hasn't qualified yet.
Either or. I mean, like, Germany.
Yeah, still.
Like
France is stuck with Germany and Portugal, which sucks.
Who's going to be that 4th team? I mean, that's a group of death, man.
That's not a group you want to go into.
No. It sucks because it's only 2 teams that go forward. So let's see who it is. And France has a strong team. If
defending World Cup champions.
Yeah, I think they are.
Don't forget, they won the World Cup 2 years ago.
How can we forget?
I remind you every day.
Every time. I'm surprised you're not wearing a France shirt. You should be wearing it for the opening of Euro.
Well,
and stand up and sing.
Hey, listen, when the Euro starts, you're going to hear from me big time.
I know you're going to start singing the anthem again.
And if Italy plays France in the Euro, we're watching. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a showdown. You know what? Those games are going to be like probably around 2 o'clock Eastern time.
I can't wait. I hope the Euro
If we're
Cup...
off, we should watch it. We should do a watch-along.
If it happens, man, coronavirus, man. I'm telling you.
This coronavirus really sucks.
Everything this summer is up in the air.
Summer.
There's Olympics that are supposed to be in Japan. Are they going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. There's a Euro Cup of soccer. Some of it's supposed to be in Italy. Is that going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. At this point, everything in the summer is up in the air. Nothing might happen. And, like, honestly, those games in Rome, I don't think they're happening. I'm calling them off the table now. I'm predicting they will cancel them.
You know
Corona.
What's that story going on?
Huh?
Well, this might not happen either, which is a disappointment. Enrique Iglesias and Ricky Martin concert. You never know, man. They might cancel that as well.
Why is that something you want to see?
Ricky Martin, man. You don't like Ricky Martin?
Shout out to John Hedstrom watching right now.
John, what's up, man?
Shout out to Franco316.
Franco.
Always like to see Franco checking in. It's the UFC 248 watch along. We've watched a couple of fights so far. We saw Alex Oliveira beat Max Griffin by split decision. We saw Neil Magny beat Li Jingliang by unanimous decision. And now Drakkar Klose is coming into the ring. He's about to fight Beneil Dariush. And then after this fight, shit's on. Right? After this, it's like, here we go. Title fights, Zhang Weili, Jedrzejczyk, and then Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero for the middleweight title.
Yeah.
This is what we're waiting for here.
I mean, I would have been more hyped if my parlay was actually on its way to victory, but it's not happening, man. It's not happening. But I did choose Dariush here for the submission. The judging so far has been pretty good. You're right, Sal D'Amato actually picked the right guy. You know what? Sal D'Amato is not the one that bothers me the most in judging. It's the other ones that tend to throw the games off into a loop.
You don't even know who they are.
You know what? I didn't know Dariush was from Iran. Another strong country with the coronavirus.
Yeah,
Iran, man. Great wrestling in Iran, I'll tell you that
People in the Iranian government died from coronavirus.
I saw the guy talking like it's not a big deal and don't worry.
if people in our government started dying of coronavirus, we'd be freaking out.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's crazy, man. That's scary stuff.
And you think about it, like, we're in a sport that, you're very close to your opponent. Like in jiu-jitsu or wrestling, man, you're always like face to face or ass to ass at times.
And you don't know if the guy just came back from vacation of wherever. You know what I mean? It's scary, man.
It's scary, man.
Makes you not want to leave your house. Like, do you want to go to like a big event where there's a lot of people right now?
Like if you're going to a UFC event, wouldn't you? I'm going to
a baseball game in a couple weeks. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I should wear a mask or something when I go.
Maybe, why not?
Coronavirus.
I'm scared, man. I don't have tickets.
It's getting worrisome. You can't get tickets anymore.
Well, you didn't get me tickets, man. Who got you the tickets? Your dad?
Yeah. I'm going with my dad.
Hey, Papa Simon, why don't you get me a ticket too?
Because he doesn't want to go with you.
Why not?
He wants to go with me.
Man, it'll be fun. It's nice that actually, dad and son.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Then you bring your little guy one day, It'll be grandpa, dad, and little guy.
Benil.
Yankees.
Go Yankees. Aaron Judge has a fractured rib.
Oh, really?
He's been shut down for 2 weeks. Very disappointing. A lot of injuries for the Yankees right now. Pissing me off.
Yeah, but it's the early season, so it's not so bad,
No, it is bad because Luis Severino, who was the number one starter last year, but he barely played because he was hurt most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the number 2 starter right now for the Yankees behind Garrett Cole.
Okay.
He's been shut down for the year. He just had Tommy John surgery. So Luis Severino, our number 2 starter, who's going to be a big part of the team, out for the season. Gone.
For the whole season?
Yeah, Tommy John surgery. Gone. Out for the season.
That sucks.
No Severino. It sucks big time. Aaron Judge, one of our best players. He's hurt. I think Stanton's still probably hurt. Somebody else was hurt. I forget. But, the Severino one really stung because he's done for the season. The fact that Judge is just not doing anything right now kind of sucks. A lot of injuries. Hey, there's Khabib.
Where's Khabib?
Right there.
You're kidding me? He's at the fights?
Yeah, he's at the
that's
fights.
Awesome.
Well,
Khabib.
he was doing his press conference there.
That's true. That was a crazy press conference.
Crazy press conference, Khabib and Tony
Man,
Ferguson.
Ferguson is whacked.
I love it.
Like, honestly, when you look
love
at
it.
But you know what? I like Khabib, man. He was cool as a cucumber. And I like the way he kicked the belt at the end. That was classic. I was laughing like crazy. You're a stupid man. You're a stupid man. You see? You're stupid. But Ferguson
had some good lines for Khabib.
Yeah, but you know what? Khabib couldn't get it. It's like he's trying to figure out what the heck is Ferguson saying. You're not Latino. Your last name is no Latino. Ferguson. And I was like, man, Khabib, that's pretty funny, actually. He's right.
And Ferguson's like speaking Spanish.
And then the reporter that asked him the question about like mental health, man, Ferguson was like,
yeah, that was crazy.
F you, man.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
Yeah, he got mad.
That was really nuts.
That poor reporter, man.
Ferguson, like that press conference and Tony Ferguson was just wild, man.
It was wild. It was
some of the shit he was saying was like, whoa, man. It's like if Diego Sanchez was a world championship level fighter right now. He's like the next level of Diego Sanchez.
Yep.
But I think it's like if Diego Sanchez crazy shit worked.
Yeah.
That's Tony Ferguson. His crazy shit works.
And talking about crazy shit working, Dariush has like hook.
He's got a body triangle on him, and he's backpacked him. He's on Klose, who's standing, but he's got a body triangle on him. He's on his back
and trying to
get the rear naked choke from a standing position, and he might get it.
And you know what? My parlay would have been right on line there, and right now, thank you.
It's that Neil Magny fight.
Klose is not holding on to the octagon. Okay, they kind of stepped out a bit. That arm, man, he's got to do everything to protect that well, to protect his neck, it's a little bit too late. He let go of the arm.
Oh.
And here we go. Dariush has his arm under. He's going to try to get his other arm out.
No, he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it yet.
He doesn't have the choke. And the longer he stays on his back, the more his legs are going to get tired from
Sure, but you know
holding
what?
this
Dariush
position.
is just a great submission artist. So, you know what? It's not looking good for Klose. It's still 2 minutes to go. And
He's defending really
he's
well.
defending very well.
This is a really hard position to finish. A rear naked choke when you're on a guy's back like this with a body triangle from like a backpack. This is hard to do, man. This is not something you see finished very often. This is a low percentage move, and Dariush is putting a lot of his energy and effort into it. I get he's got the good position, but
Here he goes. He just changed over arms.
the chances of him finishing this, man, I'm telling you, are very slim. He's not going to do it. At this point, too, he's been on his back for like 2 minutes. It's not happening, dude. He's going to let this go soon. He should, anyways, or his legs are going to be jelly for round 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And here comes that arm. Let's get it in. Come on. Let's do it.
Do you not see what I'm saying here? It's not happening.
I see. Look, there's still enough time to do it. But either or, I mean, he's dominating this round.
He is controlling the round, but he's not going to get the submission. And I wonder what that's going to take
What
out
I
of
would
his
do
legs.
is I would try to kick off the octagon, sort of like drop on my back and see what happens. Here we go, Dave. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. He's got the arm in. He's got that arm in. You've got a minute to close it. Dave, you can do
he's in
it.
trouble now.
You see?
He might do it.
Dariush
He's
has...
putting a good squeeze on him, but
No,
he doesn't have the neck.
doesn't
He
have
was
that neck.
squeezing his jaw. It's more of a jaw squeeze. And if Klose can kind of survive this, if he doesn't give up,
Oh, now
he'll
it's the-
survive. He
Here we
doesn't
go.
have the neck.
Here we go.
If
He's
it's
got
the neck, he can't hold on because he's going to get choked unconscious. But if it's the jaw, well, you can hold on.
Yeah.
You might lose a tooth, your jaw might break, you might hurt your face, but you can survive and you don't have to tap out. If somebody's choking you, you're either going to tap or you're going to fall asleep. And
Well-
he wasn't choking.
No.
He was just squeezing his jaw. And he's not going to finish this position. And this round's about to end in 10 seconds. And I'm right again, AJ. This motherfucker can't finish this move.
Yeah.
Because from this position, it's super hard.
No.
Dariush won this round, but I wonder what round 2 is going to be like for him. There it is. He spent most of a round on back mount backpacking a guy with a body triangle, standing.
Flavor.
We'll see. Can he do it again in the second round? He needs a takedown in the second round, Dariush. He can get that takedown. He seems like he's a better grappler, but if he doesn't get that takedown, I think he's going to be in trouble. I got Drakkar Klose by knockout, by the way. Don't forget.
You do.
And I'm still feeling good about that.
You are? Like, he didn't do anything. Like,
no, he
spectacular
didn't
in
do
the first
anything
round.
in the round, but Dariush, what he did there, I don't think was that smart.
I'm
I think-
surprised he's... Okay, he's
I think
icing.
holding that position for that, see how they're icing his legs? See how he's jumping up and down?
Yeah.
He's trying to get the feeling back in his legs. Holding that position for that long, I don't think is very smart.
Well, it is smart in the sense that he won that round.
If he was on his back on the ground, sure. On his back standing up, takes a lot of effort in your legs to hold that position.
Here we go, round 2 starting.
Watch Dariush not being able to move. Oh, there you go. He kicked him in his leg, and you see how Dariush's leg just kind of flung back there? Because he's got jelly legs. He's tried to fire back, but that's just posturing.
Oh,
and he
come
kicked him
on.
in his
Did he?
groin.
It looked high. I think he's...
He
I think
kicked
he's
him right in
exaggerating.
his cup,
You
man.
think so?
Yes.
It looks... Look, it
Come
was...
on, man.
Man,
His cup moved. You saw it.
come on, Klose.
Dariush kicked him in the balls, but it's all right. Shook it off. They're fighting again. You hear Joe Rogan saying it too?
What did he say?
He just said, I think Dariush is having a lot of problem with his legs. See? Oh, and here comes Drakkar Klose punching Dariush, landing good shots. Dariush is in trouble. He's hurt. AJ.
Oh,
but Dariush
got a
fired
nice
back.
right.
Good
And
punch.
left.
And Klose is now rocked. Yo, this is Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Oh,
Klose is out. Whoa.
Dariush by KO. What the heck?
Damn.
That is crazy.
Klose had him hurt, rushed in too much, got clipped. Dariush fired back. Boom, boom, boom. Tracker Klose is out. Dariush wins by knockout.
Not only, I mean,
Wow.
when I saw that mouthpiece coming out,
Wow.
it was over. Who would have thought? Well, there we go. At least we got the Dariush. We all called Dariush on this. No, you didn't. You went close. Me and Freddie.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, the win is there.
But I called Klose by knockout. At least
You
I
did.
got the method of victory right,
you did.
AJ.
We're like half there. Hey, listen, we should
That's
get
what
something.
you said last fight. You're like, whoa, I took Li Jingliang to win, but it was by decision, and Magny won by decision, so at least I got that right.
I got the decision.
You'll take whatever you could get, I guess. I didn't think Dariush was going to knock this guy out.
man.
Wow.
But you know what? It was like that swinging.
But you know, Klose almost knocked Dariush
He
out
did right here,
You see?
yeah.
Like, it was close. It was close.
It was close, but not too close in the end. Drakkar got
Wow.
sprayed out. It was right here.
That was
it was
a
that
hell of a
uppercut.
finish to that fight. Boom,
Oh, it was
boom.
the overhand,
Oh,
right? Mouthpiece comes out.
That's a left hand.
Close is.
That's a left hand, AJ.
Was it left?
You
Okay,
don't know
sorry.
your left from right. It was an
Let me see.
overhand left.
Oh, it was an overhand left. I apologize.
Boom.
Boom.
Right on the
Mouthpiece
jaw
out.
of Klose. That
Wow, do you see his
dropped
eyes?
him.
Yeah, he was out.
Mouthpiece out of his mouth, eyes rolling back in his head,
Drakkar.
falls down, fight's over.
The sweet smell of KO.
Wow. That was awesome.
Look at Joe Rogan. He's flipping
Rogan
out.
going bananas.
Cormier is going wild.
It's good they show the reaction.
Man, I love it. Rogan is like,
Daniel
oh my
Cormier
God.
like almost fell out of his chair seeing that.
Man, does he look like
That was a
he's
hell
high.
of a finish of a fight, man.
That was amazing.
cool.
Dariush, man. Well,
Good fight.
so far I got 2 out of 3.
It's been
2 out of 3.
It's been some good fights, you know, like all the fights on pay-per-view so far. Oliveira and Griffin, that was a really good fight. Bloodbath, Magny and Lang, that was a good fight.
Yep.
Dariush and Klose was a good fight here. We've seen some good fights so far.
Good fights, man. It's a good card.
Dariush knocks out Drakkar Klose by knockout in the second round.
Let's hear.
Wow.
Let's hear what Rogan says.
Good God Almighty. JC on the chat. Shout out to JC. Freddie Garcia says, nice.
Yeah, but Freddie, I didn't win my parlay, man.
Yeah, well, you already lost your parlay.
I know, man, but at
you
least
had Li Jingliang by decision. He lost the fight.
Way to go,
And then you
Li.
had Dariush by submission, but he won by knockout.
Look, it came close. I thought the submission was there, man. It almost.
See, my ticket is still good, AJ.
Damn.
This ticket is still worth something because it's only for one fight. It's the Zhang Weili Joanna fight, which is next, and I have Zhang Weili by decision.
And I've got, or I did choose, Wei Li by KO. So let's see if that happens.
Who's? Oh,
What? Who's what?
I don't know.
You were gonna say who's Wei Li?
I was like, who's Weili? I was like, oh yeah, Zhang Weili. I was like, Weili.
I like Wei Li more than Zhang. It's
Maybe-
easier to say. First
Maybe
of
you're
all.
right.
Zhang sounds too much
Weili
like
Zhang.
Wang.
Zhang Weili.
Don't fool around with my Zhang Wang.
Take it easy. Take it easy, Wheezy.
Easy, Weezy. Remember Weasel?
Fred's like, it's $4. Get over it.
Freddie, it's still $4, man. If I would have won $600, I could have got your twins a better gift.
Oh man.
Think about it.
Oh man. He's right. Once again.
Freddie is the voice of reason.
Drakkar Klose has got some sort of map on his chest
What is that?
tattooed. That's a map of what exactly? Do we know? Anybody know?
Looks like New Zealand. Where
I have
was
no
that?
idea. I don't think it's New Zealand, dude.
It's the map of Trois Rivières, my friend.
I don't think it's that either.
Performance of the night.
You want to know the purses for the pay-per-view?
Yeah, let's hear this.
Okay. So this is from Kevin Ioli on Twitter.
Kevin.
Purses for UFC 248. This is what they give to the commission.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at Ngannou and Usman wearing some fresh gear.
Man, they look
Ngannou's
good.
looking very cool. And there's Dominic Reyes.
in the house.
Get ready to lose to John Jones again.
And Khabib.
There's Khabib.
Yes.
Khabib time.
The Eagle is in the house.
Get ready to lose to Tony Ferguson.
Nah, it's not happening.
So the purses for UFC 248. Adesanya, $500,000 to show, nothing to win. So win or lose, he makes $500,000 for the fight.
It's a nice amount.
And probably gets a cut of the pay-per-view because he's the champion. Yoel Romero, win or lose, making $350,000.
Very nice.
Adesanya should make more. He's a world champion. Really, I mean, these guys should be making $1 million at least each.
Well, I'm sure with the
Yoel
pay-per-view
Romero,
points,
Israel Adesanya, they're two big names in the sport. They're fighting in a UFC main event on pay-per-view. I think they should each be making $1 million at least. You know, I mean, I'm sure they'll make more than that with the bonuses and this and that. But still, this number, $500K, it's like almost embarrassing. It should be $1 million. And Yoel as well. Zhang Weili, $100,000 to show up, $100,000 to win. Joanna Jedrzejczyk, $106,000 to show up, $106,000 to win. So there's more money in it for Joanna if she wins. Zhang Weili only makes $200,000 if she walks out beating Joanna Jedrzejczyk and UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. That seems like bullshit. Beneil Dariush just made $140,000 by winning because he made 70 to show, 70 to win. So 140 for
nice.
Beneil. Seems all right, I guess. Yep. Drakkar Klose just made $40,000 to get knocked unconscious on pay-per-view. If he won, he would have made another 40, but he didn't win, so he just makes 40,000, right? That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Neil Magny, 76 and 76. So what is that? 152. He made 152 grand tonight. Li Jingliang made $64,000.
Lost me $600.
Alex Oliveira made $128,000 for the win. 64 to show, 64 to win. Max Griffin made $35,000 for that bloodbath that he went through on pay-per-view tonight, which sucks.
Yeah.
Sean O'Malley made $70,000 to win tonight. Quinones made $33,000. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weak. It's pretty weak.
Yeah, the payouts have to be higher than that. I mean, somebody just made a comment saying, like, you know,
fucking Griffin,
it's robbery, you know?
Max Griffin put his whole life on the line, went to war with Oliveira. You made $35,000?
Well, when you think about it, like after he pays out his camp and this
taxes and everything, come on,
he's gonna walk away with $15,000 probably. You know, it doesn't make sense.
That sucks.
Like, I wonder if they make some pay-per-view points like all the undercards as well.
They don't.
So you know what? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I agree.
It's one of the fastest growing sports in like North America. You know, the viewerships are rising. I mean, ESPN, like the ESPN app has like tripled up because of like the UFC. I mean, there is money being made. And you know what? There should be payouts as well.
Oh, they're showing
like
a promo
they're making
now.
money off of their merchandise and things like that, but at $60 a shirt and $30 of it going into shipping, it doesn't help.
They're showing a promo for Charles Oliveira. He's fighting next week in Brazil against Kevin Lee.
That's going to be a good fight.
That's going to be a great card, man. That whole card is really good. There's that fight, Damian Maia versus Gilbert Burns, Johnny Walker against Nikita Krylov, Francisco Trinaldo against John McDessie. That card next week is going to be
awesome.
fun.
It's great. And there's a lot of Montreal influence in that
Randa
whole card.
Marcos against Amanda Ribas.
Listen, man, like I said, a lot of Montreal influence. Randa Marcos, McDessie, Johnny Walker, who's training here in Montreal at TriStar.
Yeah.
Kevin Lee as well, here training in Montreal with TriStar. I mean, hey.
Yeah, that's true. Eh? Johnny Walker and Kevin Lee are fighting in Brazil, but they both train here in Montreal now.
And McDessie is from Montreal.
He doesn't train here.
He's training with Rufus Gym.
Yeah.
And you have Marcos, who was training at... I think she was training at TriStar, and now she's at ATT, if I'm not mistaken. Either or, it's all like Montreal, like, some type of.
There's a lot
Montreal
of good fights. And Damian Maia against Gilbert Burns. If you're a jiu-jitsu person, that's good. That's good stuff. That's really good.
It's going to be crazy.
Gilbert Burns, great jiu-jitsu guy.
It's a really nice card. Nice card.
Who do you think wins that fight?
I told you I'm going with
Maya?
Gilbert.
Burns?
On this, yep. One of the best jiu-jitsu guys out there in the game, world champion. You know, he's younger, stronger. You know, his striking is good. You know, Maya's striking is decent, but it's gonna end up on the mat, and you know, it's an older Maya. They're fighting in their hometown. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of pressure as well. I mean, you have a legend, and you have a legend of MMA and jiu-jitsu, and you have Darino, who's an jiu-jitsu legend, a very well-known and respected UFC fighter, but, you know, it's going to be a grappling fest. And I think you and Fred chose Maya for the win. I'm going with Gilbert on that. What's happening in the chat, Dave?
I got Damian Maya for that fight. I think that's going to happen. Somebody's laughing at your Leafs a hoodie.
What?
It's not even just a hoodie too. It's a whole sweatsuit. You have a Toronto Maple Leaf sweatsuit on, and I don't even the pants to match too. I don't understand why you have this.
Go Leafs, go, man. I don't know what happened with Montreal, if they won tonight or if they lost. I mean, that's another thing. What's happening with the Habs?
I don't know. They seem to be bad.
Don't you talk with Marinaro and all those guys?
I don't talk hockey with those guys. They lost.
Well, actually, they talk MMA.
They lost 4-1.
Did they? Damn.
To Florida.
So there you go.
Yeah, it seems like they're bad.
Are
they losing a lot?
Of course they're losing a lot. They're not going to make the playoffs.
Really?
And it's a shame. And I keep saying that to a lot of hockey fans. I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of 25-year-old kids and under that don't have the same type of oomph for the Canadians old school fans did. I mean, it was live, breathe, and die the Canadians. And that's a problem. When you have a legendary team in any type of sport, you need to produce champions, and you need to produce at least, some playoff action, and it doesn't mean you have to win the Stanley Cup, but as long as you can get to the Stanley Cup and it creates that buzz and people follow it and they live it every day. Like the Yankees. The Yankees are a legendary team, but so are the Canadians. They've won, 24 Stanley Cups and whatnot? I mean, this is a legendary team, but we haven't won a Stanley Cup since 93, I think that was the last one. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so since 93, this city hasn't had a parade or any reason to build that dynasty, and that following. You need to win, man. And the problem is that the Canadians are not selling merchandise like they used to. You walk around Montreal and you'll see Islander fans and Philadelphia fans and Boston fans and whatnot, and you're not going to see, look, I'm wearing Toronto, but Toronto is one of the legendary teams, one of the original 6. So what it comes down to is that even Toronto, at least Toronto hasn't won a Stanley Cup in a while, but in the last years they made it to the playoffs.
They've been pretty bad too, right?
Yeah, but
I'm sure people there.
Sure,
I'm
it's
sure
not
people
easy.
there are pretty.
Look, right now I don't care. As a Canadian sport,
they're pretty upset too, man.
Sure, man.
I think a lot of Canadian hockey fans are mad because
we're not winning.
They never win, right?
They're not winning, and that's
the
thing.
Canadians still the last Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup?
Let me think.
Is that accurate? I don't really watch hockey.
Well, Vancouver came close. No, I think it is the Canadians.
Yeah, it seems kind of crazy because it seems to me like Canadians like hockey more than anybody else. So the fact that they don't get winners, it doesn't make sense.
Well, that's
I don't
what
get
happens. And that's what I was trying to say is that you lose that fan base. People don't have a loyalty to a team if they're not winning. The Yankees have that. They're coming here to Montreal to play the Blue Jays. Toronto has a huge Blue Jays fan base. I mean, they've won the World Series as a Canadian team, which kind of sucks because the Expos were so close at one point. But they win. The Yankees win. And if they don't win, they're up there. They're always like running for the pennant.
Well, the Yankees definitely win.
But what I'm trying to say is that
Yankees
the Canadians,
know how to win.
are a legendary sports team, and we haven't won it since like '93. So, like, you know what?
Well, why is that?
Look, there's a lot of reasons for that. Like people say that they're not getting the best coaches and the best general managers.
Can I tell you something?
Because it's all language based, and that's the problem.
Well, I don't know if that's it necessarily. That may have something to do with it.
It is.
But I've also heard that they have room on their cap. Is that true?
Well, look,
like there's a salary cap, right, in the NHL?
Yeah.
And I've heard that they have room to spend. So like they haven't spent as much money as they could. And that seems to me that seems to be a problem to me. If I'm a sports team and there's a salary cap, I'm going to spend right up against the cap. Well, and if they're not doing that, it seems like they're they're cheating the team a little bit. They should be spending money.
Look, the thing it's always that, like, especially
I
on
don't
the
know
Canadians,
anything about hockey.
On the Canadian show,
it's just when I hear that they're under the cap and they could be spending money, but they're not. It seems like, well, why don't you spend a little money? That might help.
Look, it's always about
sports,
next year.
man.
It's always the next year and next year. What about this year? Like, try to get the best players for this year. Mind you, they've done a lot of trades now and whatnot. They've acquired some good picks, first round picks, second round picks, and so forth. So, look, maybe next year is going to be a new start for the Canadians. They have no choice, man. They're not going anywhere this year. They're going to an early golf season. But other than that, I mean, maybe the future is going to be a lot brighter for the Canadians, but they need to start winning because a lot of these younger kids don't have that loyalty like the 40-plus crowd did because they were all like Habs,
I think people
followers.
are agreeing with me on the chat. I think JC is agreeing with me
on what
saying
point?
how like they could be spending more money and they're not.
That I agree with
so
you,
I think
Dave.
I'm right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't even know anything about hockey. I don't watch hockey whatsoever. I'm way more invested into this fight. And look, it's Joanna Jedrzejczyk, and she's about to walk into the cage. She's down on her knees. She's praying to Jesus.
Oh, she has nice nails. Look at
She's got her nails painted red. She's got her hair all done.
She looks like Princess Leia. She's looking good.
And she's getting into the cage.
And smiling.
And she looks very happy to be there. I think she's going to get beat.
She's got the number one finger up in the air.
What
do you guys think, man? Who's going to win this?
I got Zhang Weili by decision.
What do I have?
What do you guys have?
I had Weili by KO on my parlay.
You got Weili by KO?
Yep.
Here she comes. Here's the champ trying to make her first defense against the greatest champion this division's ever seen. This is cool,
This is the new champ versus the old champ.
The new champ versus the
old champ.
The best champ.
Or like
the old champ, champ. I mean, so she won. Zhang Weili won by beating Jessica Andrade.
In 42 seconds.
Jessica Andrade won by beating Rose Namajunas. Rose Namajunas won by beating Joanna Jedrzejczyk. So that's the sequence of the UFC strawweight title, and that's what brings us to this. And Joanna, she lost, but she lost like going up in weight to fight Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds. Like Joanna, she lost those two fights to Rose Namajunas, but after that, she beat Tisha Torres. Then she went up to 125 to fight Valentina. She fought 5 rounds with Valentina Shevchenko. And that's another thing that made me think, I think this is going to go to decision. I think Joanna is probably going to come out on the losing end again, but I think it's going to go to a decision because not only did Joanna go to a decision with Rose Namajunas, she went 5 rounds with Valentina Shevchenko, and that's not easy to do. Valentina is super tough, and she knocks people out. Knocked out Jessica Ai, knocked out Caitlin Chukagian in her last fight. But Joanna took her all 25 minutes. So I think Joanna's going to be able to stand in there with Zhang Weili. I don't think she's going to be able to land as much as her opponent does, but I think Joanna's still going to be able to survive the fight and not get knocked out.
Look, if Weili is able to...
She could get knocked out if she lands the right shot, but I think she's going to survive.
I mean, fight week, when you see Weili, like, hitting the mitts with her coaches and whatnot, I mean, this girl is fast. I've never seen, like, combinations thrown as fast as I've seen with Weili in the last week. I mean, she's unbelievable.
Super impressive.
Super impressive. And you know what?
Joanna, at the weigh-ins, I was really impressed with her. She didn't look like rough, like a skeleton, like she has in the past.
Well, she kind of did.
She didn't look bad. I thought she looked fine at the weigh-in. I think her weight cutting is a lot better than it used to be.
I think you were more focused on the implants because she did look a little like...
I was not.
Well, she did look good in the red dress and whatnot. I'm
not talking about the ceremonial weigh-in. I'm talking about the actual weigh-in, like when she was on the scale to cut weight. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Daniel Winston.
Daniel!
Hooking us up on the Super Chat. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel. Where you from, man?
I think Daniel Winston's out in Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Thank you, Daniel.
Rangers.
Thank you to Saul for hooking us up earlier on in the night. You can Super Chat as well. Get your name on the screen. Super Chat.
Daniel Winston.
Super Chat.
I like that Daniel Winston.
We love you, Daniel Winston.
He's been on.
He's got a question. Who do you think's gonna win, Tyron Woodley or Leon Edwards?
Man, I said it on Thursday's show. I said Leon Edwards is a beast. He's fighting in his hometown, and you know what? He's a real threat in that division. And Woodley is Woodley. Everyone knows how he is as a fighter. The thing is, he's going up against Leon Edwards. In my opinion, it's going to be an Edwards victory.
I disagree. I think Tyron Woodley is going to be too muscular. I think his strength and his wrestling ability is going to be too much for Leon Edwards to deal with. I don't think Leon, as good as he is, has ever faced anybody the caliber of a Tyron Woodley. We're talking about a former world champion. He just lost the title to Kamaru Usman. And, Leon's good. He's had some nice wins. He beat Dos Anjos. He beat Gunnar Nelson. He beat Donald Cerrone. But it's another level when you're fighting Tyron Woodley. The only thing that I kind of wonder about that fight is, Woodley's 37. He did just lose to Usman. But it's not like he got knocked out by Usman. He just got outpointed and out-wrestled. But I don't think that's going to happen with Leon Edwards. I think Woodley wants another title shot. He wants to remain in the mix as far as the welterweight championship. I think he's going to beat Leon Edwards. So we're split here on the show right now, but I got Woodley. AJ's got Edwards. That's going to be a good fight in 2 weeks in London on an afternoon, right? Because London, usually in the afternoon, nighttime there, afternoon here. UFC London Fight Night on the 21st of March.
So listen, Daniel, listen in on our show, which is every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Ringside Report live on the YouTube channel every Thursday at 8 p.m.
And if you ever miss a show, you can always go to ringsidereport.net, and you can see all our shows there. But we'll get Freddie's opinion as well, see if he's going my way or Dave's way. And
Freddie, I think Freddie's still on the chat. Freddie, if you're on the chat, give us your well, didn't he give us his pick? We did the picks on Ringside Report, didn't we, for the month?
You know what we got to do?
We did. We gave our picks for the month of the big fights.
But what we need to do is we need to put it up on the feeds and see who's going to win this. Who's going to win? So far my parlay is
not doing so well.
Well, it's not too bad. I
mean, it's Zhang Weili. I have her winning here tonight by decision. AJ thinks she's going to win by knockout. We both have her winning. Zhang Weili getting introduced. She's going to be fighting Joanna Jedrzejczyk here coming up in a couple of seconds. I'm hyped. Co-main event time, baby. UFC Strawweight Championship of the World.
Man, this is crazy. Title fight. Here we go. So far, China didn't do too well with Jiang Li there.
This type of fight, this is a real world title fight. These are 100% the two top women's fighters at 115 pounds in the world. These are the two number one. This is the title fight. Zhang Weili is number one. This is what it's all about. This is a big time fight.
Let's see what happens, man. Whew,
I think
stressed.
Fred was.
What did Fred say?
Fred's been timed out by the chat. I think Fred was Fred, if you chat in all caps, you get timed out. So
I do it all the time, Freddie. I told you.
I think Fred tried to chat in all caps and he got his messages deleted. I don't know.
Now you know how AJ feels. I always get banned from
Fred said
my own our own show here.
Woodley, and he said go Joanna. He didn't even tweet in all caps. I don't know what happened there, but
I'm telling you, man, that
Fred got-
spam police is a little bit too harsh.
Yeah, I don't know. Our spam. The fight has started. We're 20 seconds in. Here we go.
Wei Li's already thrown a kick.
Fight's going down.
Joanna's like trying to do
It's
like
Joanna and Zhang Wei Li, 31, 430, 429, 428, 427, 426, 425.
I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but they seem like really quick on their feet.
Well, they are. They're 115 pounds. I mean,
Like
they move fast.
this is gonna be something.
I'm excited for this one.
Oh,
Joanna landed a good right hand there.
but Jingliang countered well. She's still throwing that inside kick.
Oh.
Wow, what a fast punch by Wei Li. She threw that
1-2
right.
by Zhang.
Whoa,
Oh,
nice shot by Joanna. Straight punch.
Joanna with a nice one. Exchanging leg kicks too.
Joanna called her a little girl, trying to get into her mind.
Oh.
But, man, Wei Li throws
Good
these
exchange.
combos,
Like
man.
Joanna came in with a straight right that landed, but then on the way out, she got hit with a 1-2 there by Zhang Wei Li. Kind of a double hook combo,
Crazy, man.
right? Like kind of a
Yeah,
pop, like a whop,
Let's hear that again, Dave.
whop, whop. Pop, pop.
The old Bruce Lee movies.
Oh, like every time Joanna comes in, she's getting hit with those punches to the side of her
And
head.
you see what Wei Li's doing? She's throwing that like inside kick.
leg kick.
And you know what? You can see Joanna's leg is already starting to go red at the knees. She's playing a smart game. Cut away her front leg, her lead leg. And you know what? She won't have as much power with the heavy right.
Right.
So Wei Li's doing very well at this point. And she's gone on the other leg
She hit
now.
it again.
Well, she's changed legs.
Well,
She was-
Joanna changed stances because
Yep.
it hurt.
Yep. So, Wei Li is...
And she's just chopping it the other leg now.
Man,
Joanna had to-
red. Look at her leg, man.
Yeah.
It's swelling up.
But Joanna's still landing shots. Shots to the body, shots to the head. They're exchanging. They're going for it. They're both landing.
Whoa.
Oh, Zhang Wei Li with a solid right hand. Right to Joanna's forehead. That was good. Oh, man. Pop, pop, pop. So quick. Zhang Wei Li is super fast.
Joanna's backing up.
Yeah, she's backing up a
Side
little
kick
bit
by
more.
Wei Li again.
She's feeling the power.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
She doesn't like it. She's getting hit and she doesn't like it.
And I'm not too sure if Joanna's eye swelled up. You see,
Yeah, look
Daniel
at,
Cormier
oh,
just
Joanna
said-
landed a good right hand, though. See, that's the thing. Zhang Wei Li she gets hit, and Joanna's a very good striker, Muay Thai champion. She's no joke. This is going to be a real fight here. Oh,
Willie.
unless Zhang Wei Li catches her with the right one.
Wow,
Oh.
nice reverse kick by Wei Li.
She likes to throw that spinning back kick a lot.
Beautiful.
Daniel Winston just hit us up on the Super Chat again. Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel, man, thank you very much. You're awesome.
He's got a question.
Tell us.
What do you think about Sean O'Malley?
Man, Sean O'Malley performed so well tonight. He looked great. I mean, you know
he
what?
looked amazing on the prelims. He knocked that guy out, but that guy wasn't in his league. That guy shouldn't have been in there with him. Everybody knew that Sean O'Malley was going to beat that guy. He was a huge favorite. O'Malley looked great tonight, but I want to see him step up in competition. His whole gimmick with the hair and the glasses and the clothes and everything, he's got a weird gimmick. He's all right. He's kind of fun,
Hey, man.
he's interesting, but
just in time for St. Patrick's, man. He
I'm
pulled
not
off the
fully
win.
sold on him being like the next champion of the world there. I think he's good, but I need to see more. I need to see him face some stiffer competition.
But he did look
hasn't
good.
really
He looked
he
good
hasn't
tonight.
really fought anybody super serious in the UFC yet. He's good, but I need to see more. He's a young guy though, 25 years old. Good bantamweight prospect, but he's not top 10 yet. He needs to get some tougher fights in him before I decide that he's going to be the next big
But
thing
he's
at
exciting, Dave.
135.
You got to give him credit. Like, he's an exciting
Yeah,
guy.
he's fun.
Yeah,
Good,
exactly.
fun style.
And he won impressively tonight. So, you know what? His stock went up.
Yeah, good knockout tonight. Really good.
Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate it, bud.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. You guys can super chat as well.
After the bell shot by
Joanna hit her with a punch after the bell.
She's trying to say, I'm sorry.
She's apologizing.
The team, okay, Whaley's team came out.
Whaley's team looked mad.
Yeah, they came out. They were like, it almost looked like it was going to be a hockey brawl there.
Whoa. Oh. Yeah, Joanna and Whaley both landed some good shots here.
Solid.
Bam. I think Whaley won round 1. Close, though. Close. Who do you give that first round to?
For sure, I'm giving it to Whaley, and it's not by a small margin. She won that round.
Joanna landed some good shots, but Whaley with the leg kicks, I think, that did a lot of damage.
You see, their corner is saying, listen, land and move, because that leg, man, is taking a beating.
I had Zhang Whaley by decision.
I had her by KO, so let's see what happens here. Round 2.
I like how this is going.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
I like this fight so far. Joanna's in this fight. This is not a blowout by any means. There's Khabib sitting right next to his manager, Ali Abdelaziz.
Ali.
Conor McGregor's
Khabib
best
says
friend.
He could beat a lot of guys in the UFC. So
okay, why doesn't he try it?
Well, that's what
he
Khabib
should fight
says.
Artem Lobov.
Artem, that'd be a good
that'd
fight.
be a money fight.
Artem's looking good. He won his bare knuckles fight.
If Conor winds up fighting Khabib in the UFC, Artem should fight Ali Abdelaziz in the co-main event.
That would make a great
money.
That's a
You're
good
welcome,
one,
Dana White.
Yeah, you know what? Dana takes everything from us.
Round 2, 30 seconds in here.
IP vanish.
IP
Bagels.
vanish. VPN.ringsidereport.net.
And Stitcher.com, right, Dave?
Stitcher.com/premium. Use the promo code Ringside for a free month of Stitcher Premium. Stitcher.com/premium. Sign up now. Freddie's got it 10-9.
And you know what?
Freddie's got round 1, 10-9 Whaley Zhang, just like we do. You know what?
What?
I don't know. You said you know what?
I was going to say something to the effects of Johnny Walker fighting next week. I mean, we got to give a shout out to Johnny Walker who put a like on the Ringside Report page.
Thank you, good friend Johnny Walker.
I'm going to drink you next week. Make sure you win.
You're going to drink Johnny Walker.
Someone called him the most overrated fighter like in the UFC, just like
Who
this
called
week.
him that?
It was in some chat. They were like, oh, Johnny Walker. Some chat room, like, he's overrated.
Nobody's like real opinion, just some guy.
No, it was like, I'm not going to say like the site, but like, it's, he's not overrated, man. Come on, let's be honest.
Oh, Whaley looked for a takedown.
She tried.
Joanna defended it pretty well. Joanna's looking good in this round. She's landed some shots. She got Whaley pinned against the fence now.
Whaley's got like...
Whaley went for the takedown. Joanna completely defended that and countered the position. Whaley looked for the takedown again.
Nice judo throw.
She likes that judo headlock takedown. She does it a lot. She does those judo throws. Those are her takedowns.
Yeah. But Joanna stopped.
They don't finish off that well.
Let's see here.
Whaley's really going for the takedown.
She wants her.
I'm surprised by a bit.
No, why, Dave?
Because she's doing well standing up.
Look, if she can dominate like Joanna on the ground, man, she might get the TKO here.
Joanna's defending this really well. And Joanna is very hard to take down. She's very slippery, and even if you do take her down, it's very hard to keep her down.
Nice big elbow by Whaley.
Yeah, Whaley landed some nice elbows.
They separated. They're back at the center of the octagon. And here we go. Whaley has a little bit of a cut under her eye
through the second round here.
It's a nice fight.
It's a very good fight.
I'm telling you, man. The women's division is exciting.
A lot of good names right now.
Wow. Nice right by Whaley on the button.
Solid.
Left, right by Whaley. Joanna looks a little wobbly.
Hurt. Joanna's hurt
she's
there.
wobbly a bit. Come on. This is Whaley to attack. Let's go.
Nice kick to the body by Whaley.
Whaley's throwing combinations and kicks.
Joanna got hurt by a solid punch.
Yep. Let's see. Here goes the takedown. Whaley takes Joanna down. Let's see if she can hold her. She's got a Kimura grip.
Joanna's defending well, though.
Let's see, Dave. Oh, yeah. Joanna got out of it.
Joanna escapes. She's still in this.
But her leg looks like it's off. Look at her stance, Dave.
It's quite red. She looks a little wobbly.
So if Whaley goes, just keep kicking. Keep kicking that leg. Wow.
Great fight.
A minute 30 to go, and Whaley looks like she's winning this round.
Joanna was in big trouble there a few seconds ago. Whaley had her rocked.
She
Whaley's
still looks a bit
power
rocked,
is
Dave.
serious.
She just stumbled here.
Yeah.
Joanna's stumbling.
Joanna's not all the way there right now. She needs this round to end to recover a little bit because she's getting hit and she's not moving that well. Oh. Nice kick to the body by Joanna.
Yeah, Fred is giving it a 10-9.
I think that was round 1. He gave it 10-9.
Was it?
Yeah. This round's not over yet.
No,
I don't think he's scoring it.
It's Whaley's round for sure. Come on, Dave.
You never know, man. There's 40 seconds left. Oh, Joanna landed a good shot there. One punch.
But she looks so like...
One punch could end a fight. You know
Absolutely.
it. Oh.
And that could be Whaley knocking out Joanna. Oh, my. Solid punchy by Whaley.
This is a hell of a fight. Joanna. Oh. Oh.
Joanna is like in desperation mode.
Whaley got hit with something there. She kind of hesitated for a second, and Joanna ran at her. Takedown by Whaley at the end of the round. Oh, they kind of slap hands.
Why is the coach picking up Whaley?
The coach picks up Whaley and carries her into the corner.
He thinks it's the end of the fight.
Well, it's the second round.
That's what I'm saying is that the coach, I don't know what he did. He told her to lift up her arms like as if she won.
That was super weird.
That was weird, man. I don't understand what that was all about. He picked her up like a doll and walked her to the corner.
I've got round 2 for Zhang Weili. I've got round 1 for Zhang Weili. I've got her winning the fight so far, 2018. AJ?
I got the same thing. It's 1 and 2 for Weili. And for Solid and Winston out there, what do you think? You're pretty sure. I'm sure you guys agree with us.
Freddie Garcia. What does Freddie have? The third member of our team who's not here with us because he's coming with twins. Thank you, Daniel Winston, once again with the super chat. Shout out to Dan Winston. Khabib Nurmagomedov, who do you think would win if Money Mayweather fought him? In a boxing match, Mayweather all day. He'd probably knock him out. He'd probably make him look worse than Conor McGregor. An MMA fight, easily Khabib. Khabib would smash him.
Listen, Khabib said it on, he was in an interview, and he says, you know what, I'll give Mayweather 1 round in boxing and the second round
he said 11 rounds boxing, 1 round MMA. And if Khabib can survive 11 rounds with Mayweather, man, Floyd is screwed in that last round.
Let's be honest, like
MMA, Khabib smashes. Boxing, Floyd destroys.
Listen, Conor has good boxing skills. Khabib has average boxing skills. And you can see that. Listen, he has a knockout, maybe 1 or 2 knockouts. I think it's only 1 knockout in his career.
Does he?
He has 1. But the thing is that his boxing skills and his defensive boxing skills are not that great. And you can see that with the Al Iaquinta fight. I mean, he got peppered by Al. He still managed to win. But he doesn't have a good boxing pedigree. He's not like Magomedov there that was amazing in his boxing when he beat Kutaliba there. That's a different story. But Khabib's game is wrestling. Mayweather wants to grapple with him. Mayweather's going to die. Mayweather boxes Khabib. He's going to win.
The last guy Khabib beat by TKO was Darrell Horcher in 2016. He has 8 wins by TKO, but
1 knockout.
Only 2 of them are in the UFC. 1 by knockout over Thiago Tavares.
Yeah, that's what I remember. So, like, when you have only 1 knockout in a pretty good career...
He's not a boxer.
He's not a boxer.
He's a wrestler. Yeah. So, for him to box Mayweather would be terrible.
No, he can't. The stand and his boxing defense is not great.
Whaley's mouth is busted up. Joanna's landing shots, and Whaley looks like she's slowing down. Oh, Joanna is putting it on her now. Joanna's not going anywhere.
Well, it's desperation stage.
Joanna lost the first 2 rounds, but she's still in this fight. She's got a big old welt on her forehead, though. You see that?
Yeah,
Joanna's forehead looks a mess, but Whaley's mouth is looking pretty bad, too. She is cut up.
Wow, she just threw a nice right.
But the speed is not the same from Whaley. It's still there, but it's not where it was in the first or second.
Come on, Whaley.
Oh, Joanna now. Joanna's starting to figure things out. And she seems like her cardio is better. Don't forget, Joanna's been fighting at a championship level for many years. She's had many 5-round fights. She knows what this is about. She knows what going into deep waters is about. And right now in the 3rd round, it feels like Joanna's having a good one.
Hey, Winston, I hope we answered your question.
Yes. Thank you, Dan Winston.
I like that name, Winston.
And he just dropped us another super chat just to say that we're the best.
Hey, man, thanks.
Thank you, Daniel Winston. We love you big time.
Hey, listen, thank you. If it wasn't for you, like, you know, maybe Dave is going to have twins too. You never know.
Yo, bite your tongue.
You never know, man. There's a lot of Uncle Benny's wine here, Daniel. If you ever make your way to Montreal, you'll try it. You and Saul. And everybody else too, man. Our whole universe, man. We love you.
We love you big time.
And Daniel, I think, like you said, he's in Texas, right?
I think Daniel Winston is in Texas. You are in Texas, right, Daniel? We love Texas.
I love Texas.
I need to go.
Everything's big in Texas.
I've never been to Texas, and I need to go. I love Texas.
Did you ever see the movie?
I love the idea of Texas. I want to go to Lukenbach, Texas, because of the song by Waylon and Willie.
You remember Friday Night Lights? Did you ever see that
Lukenbach,
movie?
Texas. Waylon and Willie and the boys. I love Texas.
Didn't you hear my movie pick there? Friday
What?
Night Lights? One of the
I haven't
best.
seen it.
Football, man. Texas loves football. And MMA, too. Except the judging, Daniel. That's the problem. Like, we need some help in the judging part.
Yeah, he's from
in
Texas. I love Texas. I've never been to Texas, but I hear it's awesome. I hear the steaks are the best in the world. Hank Hill is a personal hero of mine. I love Waylon Jennings' music. I mean, how could you go wrong with Texas?
And I think they're like they're.
Oh, big shot from Joanna.
I think they're legalized body houses down in Texas as well.
Legalized what?
Like, you know, bordellos, man.
What?
You know
Why
what
is
I'm
that a
talking
thing now that you're bringing up? I thought that was
When
Nevada.
do I not bring it up?
I don't know. It seems to be a common theme in your world.
I am from
This is
Montreal.
a good round for Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Yeah, but like Whaley took her down a couple of times here, Dave, and she might do it right now again. Wow.
Nope.
She didn't. So, you know what? There were 2 takedowns there from Whaley.
That was
Joanna's coming out like she's
Joanna-
won the round.
yeah,
I
she
don't
did.
know. You think so?
Yo, that welt on Joanna's head, she's starting to look like one of those aliens from Star Trek, man.
That's what I was going to say. Well, she's got the hairdo. She looks like something from like, since you've never watched Star Wars.
But like
She looks like one of those characters in Star Wars, like Jar Jar Binks or something like that.
Or like on Star Trek, you know, like those guys with like the weird heads.
Oh, that's the one from the Wrath of Khan there you're talking
man,
about.
I'm talking about like the weird guy, like Star Trek Next Generation guy. I never watched Star Trek, but like I kind of seen a little bit. She's starting to look like with that thing on her forehead. She's starting to look like
oof,
like this guy, like the alien guy.
Oh, that guy.
This is what Joanna's starting to look like with that thing on her forehead. She's starting to look like this dude right here. It's looking pretty.
He looks pretty handsome, that dude.
Look at that. Look at that thing on her head. Man, her forehead is bad. Weili Zhang smashed her with a punch to the forehead, and Joanna's forehead is like swelling up big time.
Looking a little bit like a rhinoceros.
Scary looking. Did you say rhinoceros?
Yeah.
Like it's a dinosaur? It's rhinoceros.
Same thing, man.
Rhinoceros sounds like some sort of dinosaur. It's rhinoceros.
Potato. We always get into this.
You call it rhinoceros?
Well,
you pronounce the animal rhinoceros a rhinoceros?
Same thing, Dave.
Not the same thing. One's correct and one's not. It's not potato. It's not rhinoceros.
Listen, man, whatever you think.
It's rhinoceros.
I'm sure all of England agrees with me.
No. I don't know
like
why.
Dana and Dana, like
whenever
you,
you mispronounce something, you're like, this other country, I'm sure they pronounce it this way. It makes no sense. Rhinoceros.
Listen,
That's
man, don't get mad at me. Ireland agreed with me with the Dana thing.
Rhinoceros, that's my favorite thing. Oh, I love that.
Come on, Whaley.
Man, this is a good
Joanna's
fight.
throwing it out again. 4th round. 3
Round
minutes
4,
and 50
championship
seconds.
rounds. Oh, big shot
Man.
from Wei Li.
Wei Li just threw a
Joanna's
bomb.
forehead is looking terrible.
She looks like a rhino.
It's swelling
Saurus.
up. She looks like a rhinoceros. Oh!
Jesus.
Oh!
Nice knee by Joanna there, but didn't do much. Even Rogan's calling it crazy.
Daniel Winston just hooked us up again with the super chat. He says UFC coming to Austin, Texas, June 27th to the Frank Irwin Center. He might go.
Man,
I would encourage you to go, Daniel. I hope everything's good in Texas. I heard the South by Southwest Festival got canceled. I know that's a big thing out in Austin.
and if you make it to the UFC event in Austin, take a video, send it to us, and we'll play it.
Yeah, for sure.
Give us like the insides of what's happening on fight week, the day of the fight, any rumors that we can use. We know some rumors here, but I'm not allowed to say it apparently.
That's a big deal, the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, and they canceled it due to coronavirus. Fears of coronavirus because, people coming in from all sorts of different countries.
That's why stick to Budweiser.
It's not like there's a corona outbreak in Austin. It's just that they're scared that people coming in from other places would bring it in.
Well, he's got a point.
Halfway through the 4th round here, Joanna's looking good, but
Not good.
Wei
enough,
Li's landed enough shots here in this round.
Oh, she just opened up her eye. Did you see that?
Oh, another shot from Wei
Man.
Li.
Look at Joanna's eye.
Oh, Joanna's head is a mess right now.
She looks like E.T., man. Phone home.
She looks like a rhinoceros. A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
She does, man.
She's starting to look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, my God. Wei Li with a big right.
Wei Li.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Another big crack from Zhang Wei Li. Solid right hand, straight right. Joanna's head snapped back.
Man, oh, man, this is ridiculous.
This is nasty.
Yeah, Joanna won't be able to wear that dress tonight.
Why not? It's her head that's a mess.
She won't be able to get it over her head, Dave.
Yeah, it might hurt.
The implants are still okay.
Take it easy. They're intact. They can burst, though. In pro wrestling, it's happened.
What? Are you joking?
No joke.
You actually saw that?
I've not seen it, but I've heard it happen, and then women had to stop wrestling for a while and then go get it fixed.
Well, isn't that immediate emergency status?
I don't know.
I don't know if my boob blew, man.
I think it's bad. I think it's not good.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's happened in wrestling, so that's why in fighting I'm kind of like, yeah, you want to get implants if you're fighting. It seems like something that might hinder your performance, but for Joanna, it doesn't seem like it is at all. She's kicking ass. I mean, she's losing the fight, but
she's still looking good.
She's having a great fight.
Yeah, you got to give her credit.
She's looking great. And it didn't, I would think for a fighter more it would affect the weight cut because it's just an extra, pound and a half that you're adding to your body. And Joanna had trouble cutting weight before, but it didn't seem to affect her. She looked great in a weight cut. She didn't look as gaunt as she has in the past. So
Joanna's looking up at the clock. I mean, she's
30 seconds left here in the 4th round. Zhang Wei Li's put it on her in this round.
My God, look at her
I
eyes.
have Zhang Wei Li up 3-1. If this round ends, which it will, I have Zhang Wei Li winning the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. I thought Joanna won the 3rd.
Jesus, nice kick by Joanna, but missed. Just sailed over Wei Li's head. Wei Li, other than her nose bloodied, I mean, Joanna look at her face. She's holding onto her forehead.
This is where it starts to get really interesting for me.
Wow, because you're coming down to the decision. So Dave might pull it off, ladies and gentlemen.
I told you guys at the beginning of this show, I have Zhang Wei Li by decision. I explained to you why I thought Zhang Wei Li was going to win a decision. I explained to you why I thought this fight would go the distance. I saw the fight with Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres, also an American top team fighter, just like Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She was able to go all 3 rounds with Zhang Wei Li. And in the 3rd round, Zhang Wei Li did kind of slow down. So I noticed that, that power is not there as much. Jessica Andrade, she was able to knock her out quickly. And I kind of thought she'd be able to do that to Joanna, but then kind of studying the fights a little closer, you see what kind of style Joanna brings. She's a lot more of a technical striker than Jessica Andrade. And Andrade, she kind of rushes in. She rushed in with Zhang Wei Li, and that was a big mistake. Joanna didn't make that mistake. She's been able to kind of fight on the outside, land her shots, fight a more technical fight with Zhang Weili. She's still losing, but she's able to survive. And if she can survive this round, then my prediction will be correct, and Zhang Weili will win a decision, and I'll win some money.
Look, I was still like, I took the
Come on, Zhang Weili. Joanna,
the KO for
I just
Weili,
want Joanna to survive at this point because I win money if Joanna survives.
No, at this point here, I want to see you win that money because you know what? Joanna, like, and I've said this in the past, if you're going to lose good. And this is a fight that is a good example of that. I mean, Joanna...
It's a hell of a fight.
Yeah, it's a hell of a fight, and Joanna still has a career in the UFC. There's no doubt about it. But Weili, man, she looks just a notch above. You know, she's not slowing down. It might have looked like she slowed down in the third, but that was about it. She just kicked it up from here. Dave.
Yeah.
The fifth, she's just throwing the kick.
But you got to give it to Joanna. I mean, she's got that welt on her head. She's all busted up. She's taking a beating in this fight, and Joanna is still fighting, still coming forward on Zhang Weili. Patrick C. Hamilton just checked in with a super chat. Thank you, Patrick.
Pat, thank you, buddy.
With a number 1 sign. I like that. Thank you, Patrick.
Where are you from, Pat? Any
Where
questions?
You from?
And listen, it's fun like watching like date night watch along with us. We've got the Vino here. We've got like
we're having
CM
a good
Punk,
time.
Brock Lesnar. We got Orange Crush.
Yo, Romero, Israel
Dave didn't get any
Adesanya
pizza
coming up
tonight.
next. I have pizza.
Well, you do? Why'd you
There's
give me
pizza
some?
in the oven. I didn't know you wanted. I thought you ate already. There's
Well,
pizza in the
I
oven.
had some, man.
Hawaiian.
What?
Yeah.
Now you tell me.
Every time I order pizza now, I have to order Hawaiian pizza because my son's like, I'm like, hey, what kind of pizza? He's like, with pineapple. He always wants with pineapple. So I'm like, all right, I guess pineapple. I mean, I don't always.
That'll never happen in an Italian restaurant. Don't go and say, like, I want pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
Be like, what'd you say?
What?
Do you know? You're English, right?
A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people are like, pineapple pizza, Hawaiian pizza, pineapple ham, cheese. Fantastic. I love it. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people are like, how dare you?
Man,
I think it's great. Pineapple pizza is very polarizing.
but it's really good. Like, honestly,
it's
I had
delicious.
pineapple pizza here with you guys, and it was awesome.
Fantastic. Oh,
Whoa,
Joanna
Weili.
cracked her.
Yeah, she got a good shot on
Yeah,
Weili.
Zhang's head snapped back there.
But Joanna looks like she's just gassed here, man. Look
Yeah,
at this.
she looks tired.
Oh,
she took a good
man.
shot. But it's the 5th round, man. She's got to be tired.
Jesus.
They're both tired. See, Joanna just rushed back in and nailed Zhang. This fight is not done.
No, siree,
We're
Bob.
halfway through the 5th round. Oh, big shot. Big right hand from
look
Zhang
at the
Weili.
size of Joanna's head. It's like it's expanding,
Oh,
man.
yeah. It's swelling big
This
time.
is like
It's nasty.
Like I said before, E.T., man, this is it, man.
She's going to the hospital at the end of this fight.
Man, she's definitely not going out on the club scene tonight.
And they're clinching up with 2 minutes left to go. Yes, clinch. Hold, survive. I'm looking for a decision win for Zhang Weili to cash in some money tonight, baby.
Hey, listen, man, isn't it fun? Date night with us.
Hey.
Usually, by the way, Daniel and Saul and Patrick and all the rest that supported us tonight, thank you very much. And
Thank
everybody
you
else
very
that's on the
much.
chat that's talking and joining, well, we thank you very much as well. But you know what? It's fun, man. Usually we're a bigger crew, you know. But you know what? When it's just me and Dave, it's still fun, man. Freddie's listening. You'll meet Freddie on Thursday.
And thank
The
you
voice
to,
of reason.
Thank you to everybody in the Rhinoceros community.
Yeah, Rhino.
Thank you to all our Rhinoceros friends.
Man, when we get a T-shirt calling like Ringside Report?
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros time.
Rhinoceros Rex.
Well, there's a lot of dinosaurs in Texas, if I'm not
We
mistaken.
should get a picture of Joanna's face right now.
Can you do that?
Put that on a T-shirt that's with the caption Rhinoceros. That'd be terrible. We'd get sued. Joanna would get all profits to our shirt too. She'd sue us.
Well, I would sue us too.
Rhinoceros. I would sue us too if I were Joanna. A minute left here in the final round of this 5-round championship fight. What a fight it has been.
And you know what's crazy, Dave?
Joanna's nose is bleeding. Her head, her forehead is like 3 times the size.
She looks like an alien, man.
She looks like an alien from Star Trek. I showed the guy before. You saw the guy.
I don't know. I was thinking Wrath of Khan, right, from Star Trek. Those kind of characters. There he is. Look at that handsome
There's the
fellow.
guy.
Who's the guy on the left? He looks a little like...
There's that guy.
He looks a little surprised or like, what am I doing here kind of thing. Wow. Elbow from Weili. Joanna is just Still trying to close the gap. She's still trying to fight. You know what? 13 seconds, spinning fist by Wei Li. And
hey, Daniel Winston once again checking in with another super chat. Thank you, Daniel. It's going to be June 27th, Jennifer Maia versus Viviane Araujo in Austin, Texas. This fight goes to decision.
Woo!
Zhang Wei Li, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. The fight is over.
Bravo. Fantastic fight.
Hey, boom. Zhang Wei Li, I think, is about to win a decision.
Jennifer Maia. Yo, Davey won. Dave, high five. I lost.
That's money in the bank.
Guys,
Woo.
I started off the night by saying, listen to AJ because you're going to make money. Mind you, I got the fighters right. I did.
Last pay-per-view, I made money. I took John Jones by decision.
Yeah, which was
victory.
Dominic
This
Reyes.
pay-per-view,
probably
I
won
made
that.
one bet. I gave you one bet. My one bet was Zhang Wei Li by decision, and here we are.
You won, man. You won.
I think so. Well, the
But my
judges
payout
better
would've been good.
not screw this up.
Well,
could you imagine?
Daniel,
Could you
no
imagine?
offense, but if it was Texas, Dave might lose right now.
You imagine if they score this for Joanna? I'm going to be irate
Wow.
because this was an obvious 4-1 at least, maybe 5-0 clean sweep for Zhang Wei Li.
Well,
They're
that
showing
was a
some
nice
spinning back fist by Joanna. They're
Yeah.
showing some nice Joanna highlights, but come on, man. Zhang Wei Li won rounds 1, 2, 4, and 5 at
Look at
least.
the head strikes. You have 104 by Wei Li, 75 by Joanna, 19 body strikes by Wei Li, 50 by Joanna.
Huh.
Wow, that's interesting.
Joanna
46
landed more leg kicks, really?
What? That's
62 to 46 leg kicks by Joanna. These are the fight statistics according to the UFC. We'll
What
see if they're
the
correct.
heck? Is that crazy? 62 by Joanna? I was just gonna say she's finally throwing kicks in the 4th and 5th, but 62 over 46? Wow.
Oh, Zhang Wei Li busted her up, man. Come on.
Yeah.
She won those rounds.
Dave, look, man, we were just joking, but if you're looking at these statistics, you're gonna be like, you know what?
I'm getting nervous looking at the stats.
Body strikes, 50 to 19? What the heck?
I'm getting nervous looking at the stats, but come on. Zhang Wei Li
there's
won.
no way.
Zhang Wei Li definitely won
Is
this
this going to
fight.
be another John Jones, Dominic Reyes?
That was a great fight. Does Joanna think she won?
You should got to be kidding me.
Hold on. What?
What?
One judge scored 47 for Joanna. Still.
Yes. Wow. Man, that was crazy.
Who
Now,
scored that shit for Joanna Jedrzejczyk? Get the fuck out of here.
You know what John said before?
That
He
was
said,
a split
Let's hope
decision.
it's not Saldamato throwing out those
That
crazy numbers.
scared the shit out of me.
Well, how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Guys, what do you think about that? That's ridiculous. Either we're watching two different fights, but that's what, I'm telling you, man, the judging system in the UFC needs to be changed. Fighters are talking about that. Everyone's talking about that.
What 3 rounds are you giving to Joanna Jedrzejczyk?
It doesn't make any
Okay,
sense.
so Zhang Wei Li won this fight by split decision,
Yeah, come
despite putting a beat down.
That is ridiculous. It doesn't make
It
sense.
was 48-47, 48-47. Wait a second. So the judges only scored it 3-2 for Zhang Wei Li. Some judges gave 2 rounds to Joanna.
Where?
We got to watch this fight again, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's
Maybe we
nothing
need to watch it again. I thought Zhang Wei Li won rounds 1, 2, 4.
And 5.
5 was closer.
Not really. Are you kidding me?
I thought she won 1, 2, and 4 clearly. I guess maybe 2 or 3 and 5 you can maybe give to Joanna. Okay, but more than that, I don't see how you give more than that to Joanna. Maybe a judge scored 1, 3, 5 Joanna. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that mad because in the end,
You
the
won.
right person won. Zhang Wei Li won. She won by decision, which I told you was going to happen, which I put money on as well, which I'm really happy about. Because I just won myself some money, which is
Davey
always
won.
It's always nice to win when you gamble.
But you got
'Cause
nervous there for a
I
second.
was super nervous.
How does this make sense? And you know what? Kudos to Joanna. She fought well. There's no doubt about it. But, man, a split? Who are these judges? I know Saldamato was in the house. Who are the other 2?
I think we can show.
You know,
this
Adelaide
here.
Bird again is there?
Here, look. This is the end. I think we'll see it
What is that, Dave? Don't show me like your nightlife pictures.
No, that's something Wally did. I'm trying to find...
Wally! Where is Wally, by the way?
I'm trying to find some UFC video here for you guys so you can see what Joanna's face looked like.
My God, there's a good shot. Rhinoceros.
Here, let's see this. Let's see if we can see this here.
Can't you expand that?
Yeah, there's... Look at that.
Wow,
look at her head.
Wow, that doesn't even look like her starting a fight. Like, two different persons.
Wow.
Like her whole right side of her face is like...
I mean, that is like, really nasty.
Look at her eye, like her eye socket, everything. Her forehead, everything looks like 2 inches like thicker.
And still,
and look at Dana. Dana's happy. He's put a $7 million investment in.
That was a great fight.
Shanghai for the UFC Performance Center. So
people are calling that the greatest title fight in women's mixed martial arts history, and it was pretty close.
Yeah, I'd say it's up there.
It was up there.
Wow,
that was a legendary fight right there. Zhang Weili showed who she is. She's a champion, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk too, man. Don't take anything away from Joanna Champion. She is a warrior. She went in there. She took a vicious beating. She kept coming forward. And one judge thought she won. And, you know, all the judges gave her at least 2 rounds. At least 2 rounds. One judge gave her 3.
Well, that's a little bit like, come on.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I thought Zhang Weili won that fight. But, hey, whatever happens, happens. Zhang Weili.
Look, Weili only has, like, maybe a swollen eye here. Like, with the cut. She doesn't look that bad.
Zhang Weili now improves to 21-1 as a professional, beats the greatest women's strawweight champion of all time. She's saying something. Thanking her fans and her family and her team.
Fantastic performance.
Thanks, Daniel Winston.
Daniel Winston.
Checking in again. UFC Austin, Texas is going to be a fight night June 27th.
That's going to be awesome. Usually these fight nights...
I want to go. Although Texas in June sounds really hot. We're Canadian, so you know we're in Montreal, Canada right now. It's it's pretty cold. It's cold outside.
It's cold,
It was snowing today. I think Texas in June seems a little too hot for us.
What are you talking about?
I'm scared.
Daniel, if you want to invite us to Texas, we're coming.
I'm down. I mean, after tonight, Daniel, after all your support, I think we owe you a trip to Texas. Maybe we'll head down to Texas and we'll go to see the fight night with you, brother.
That'd be awesome. And you know what? Like I was going to say is the fight nights, like since the beginning, 2019, 2020, have been awesome. Like a fight night hasn't gone by where it hasn't been an exciting card. From prelims to the main card, they've been awesome. My God, Joanna looks terrible.
Man, Joanna looks terrible.
Jesus.
Her head is like another dimension.
Like, what are they going to do? They're going to have to, like...
What's she saying? Oh, she's just thanking... Joanna definitely thinks she won. Joanna, even if she loses a decision, she usually thinks she won. Wow. I'm so hyped that I won a bet. Yeah. This is 2 straight UFC pay-per-views where I win bets.
Yeah.
2 straight. I won John Jones, and John Jones was big too. Because I won because my bet was John Jones by decision, and I won that. And I also won a dozen bagels from you because you had Dominic Reyes, and I had John Jones, and I won a dozen bagels.
That was robbery. That was a bagel robbery.
Yeah.
I'm
still eating those bagels. I had one yesterday.
Did you? Did you put it in the freezer?
I froze them, yeah. And I had one yesterday, and every time I eat a bagel, it tastes like sweet victory.
Daniel, do you have bagels like we have here in Montreal? Because Montreal bagels are
different.
Like
it's another deal here. We got great bagels. Tremendous bagels here.
But I got robbed, man, with the Dominic Reyes.
You did not get robbed. John Jones won that fight. 3-4-5, John Jones.
What? What are you talking about?
John Jones, 3-4-5.
3 was like definitely Dominic Reyes. That was
definitely
like his best
John
round.
Jones. Definitely John Jones. 3-4-5.
Let's see the second fight. But I'm going to give it to you with Magomed, which is going to be having another fight with Kutaliba.
Oh, look at Paulo Costa's shirt.
Oh, Paulo Costa.
Oh, he looks so cool in that shirt. Paulo Costa's next. Paulo Costa takes on the winner of the next fight, Israel Adesanya, Yoel Romero. It is on.
Woo! Style bender.
And it's getting late. It's 12:45 Eastern.
Is it already?
It's 12:45 Eastern, and we are springing forward. So at 2 a.m., it's going to be 3 a.m. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. Spring forward.
So I want
Fall
this.
back.
I want this fight to end by knockout because it's a late night, man. Come on.
Well, we did say that we thought it was going to be an early night. We said, okay, the latter rounds are going to be like quick rounds, knockout, and whatever.
Yeah, on the show on Thursday, okay, just so we're clear, on the show on Thursday, I did think that Zhang Weili would probably get the knockout. But then today, I was like...
Flip-flop.
Well, today... Well, no, I still picked Zhang Weili to win. I just gave a different method of victory because today I was like, okay, I'm really going to place bets now. Let's do some tight research and really see what's going on. So I watched a bunch of Zhang Weili fights, and I thought about it, right? And watching her fights, I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. That Tisha Torres fight really swayed me. Seeing her fight Tisha Torres, I was like, Tisha Torres is like Joanna. She's like... different but similar, and that went the distance, so I figured Joanna would be able to take her 5 rounds, and she did. So
she did.
I changed my pick from Thursday to now, but only I only changed the method of victory. AJ,
still, it's a flip flop, man. You were calling me flip flopper on Thursday. I'm like, what are you talking?
Into some cash, okay? So I'm good with all that.
Hey, listen. By the way, it's called the Borg. That's what on the chat it's saying. It's called the Borg. That Star Trek thing. Is it called a Borg? Or is it a cyborg?
Every time I win, I'm like, man, I should have bet more.
Don't be greedy, man.
Right?
My parlay went down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I won.
I started the night on fire. I called the first fight. Okay, with Alex Oliveira by decision, and boom, it came out.
I'm giving you guys picks. But from now on, when I do my hard research, I'm going to send out my picks on my Twitter at Dave Simon MMA, and you'll be able to check that because... I'm hitting now. I feel like I'm in the zone.
Yeah, you are.
I got that John Jones decision. Listen. The method of victory. I'm doing research. I'm watching these fights. I feel like I've got a good angle on it.
Yeah, but I went with a harder parlay. I went with the method of win.
Your parlay was crazy.
Yeah, but it came
because
close.
You picked 5 fights.
But listen,
you would have won money if you had just bet on Alex Oliveira by decision.
Yeah, but AJ goes hard, man. AJ goes hard.
You would have won decent money.
Yeah, but with this parlay... If AJ would have pulled it off, which was very close, by the way,
see, AJ,
you would have put $4 down to win $633. So you want AJ's way of winning.
Or you can put, $4 down to win $25.
Well, that's a good win. That is a good win.
That wasn't it, I don't think. It was like 5 to win 20, I think.
Look, it would have been good if, what?
I put down 5 for 20.
That's excellent, man.
I put down $5 on the bet, and I won 20 straight up. It was Wang Jie Li by decision.
Look, you can get like
$20.
Not
Wang
Jie
Li. Sorry, Weili Zhang.
Weili, man. Look, $20, man, from a $5 bet. That's awesome. You can get 2 Big Mac trios. You should be laughing now. Or also, they'll pay off the pizza that you ordered tonight that I didn't get.
Go get pizza now, man. While we're waiting for the fight.
While like Romero is fighting. Look at his body. It's getting me jealous.
Yo, Romero?
Man, is he ripped or what?
I hope I look that good when I'm 42.
Look
AJ, at how'd you look when you were 42?
I was ripped like Romero.
You were just like Romero?
I'm still like Romero.
I like that.
Instead of a 12-pack, it's a 1-pack. I like make a difference.
I like the conversation. I'll be like, man, when I'm 42, I wonder what I'll look like. And it'll be like, AJ, hey, remember when you were 42 like several years ago? What was that like? I think
like Butterbean, man.
I think I have as many years until I'm 42 as you do since you were 42. Yeah. Think about it. Do the math.
Forget it. I don't even want to go there.
How many? Well,
let's leave it low, man. Leave it low.
Right? No? I think that's true. No, it's true.
How old is Brock Lesnar, by the way?
42.
Is he 42? Damn it, Brock. You look good, Brock.
I think he's 42.
Oh, and by the way, Daniel, Brock became a Canadian citizen.
He is 42. Facts. Yep, legit 42. Daniel has another question for us. Thank you once again, Daniel, for the super chat. Daniel says, who do you think is going to win in Austin, Texas, Jennifer Maia or Viviana Raijo? And he's got texted by both of the photos that are fighting in Austin, Texas. So he knows this for sure.
Holy
this is
smokes.
for sure happening. Jennifer Maia and Viviana Raijo.
Like, you know what? It's hard for me to say who's going to win. I'm going to have to study this and get back to you on Thursday, Daniel. So Thursday's show coming up, I'm going to give you what I think is my solid opinion. And you'll have it from Dave, and you'll have it also from Freddie, who's not here tonight.
I want to try and give an opinion here.
You want to give it right away?
She lost to Caitlin Chikugian in her last fight. I'm looking at her fight a little bit. I can give you a quick pick. The fight's not till June. We'll give you our deeper analysis in June. Jennifer Maia, Viviane Araújo.
So he got photos from both, so he really knows these fighters.
He knows what's up.
Daniel, man, you're in
Daniel's plugged in, man.
Woo! Daniel, plug us in. I mean, we do know George St. Pierre here, and we know McDessie, and we know, who else do we know? Celine Dion.
That's a tough fight, man. Viviane and Jennifer Maia. I like that fight.
I'll have to look into it.
That's a good one, man.
That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna listen, Daniel. No offense.
I like Jennifer.
Thursday,
I like Jennifer Maia in that fight. She's got to be able to make weight. She's missed weight in her last 2 fights. Not able to make that 125. But Jennifer Maia, she beat Alexis Davis. She beat Roxanne Modafferi. Anytime you can beat Roxanne Modafferi, I'm super impressed.
Yep.
So I right now would be leaning towards Jennifer Maia for the win, and I gotta imagine that the odds makers, when they do drop a line for that fight, are also going to go with Jennifer Maia as a favorite.
You know
How
what?
about that? Quick analysis.
No, it sounds great. It sounds great,
man,
Dave.
You got a fight. You want to drop a super chat, and you want us to give a pick. I'm going to give you a pick. I'm going to look. I'm going to take a look and try to give you some analysis.
Dave, that's awesome. But I'm going to give it to you on Thursday, Daniel. I really got to look at this fully.
Ringside Report. Live every Thursday on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube and Facebook. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We're here every Thursday talking MMA, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join us. I'm here, AJ's here, and Fred Garcia's here, our good buddy. And we talk mixed martial arts. We previewed this card. I'll be back here tomorrow again on Facebook and YouTube for the Elimination Chamber watch-along. I'll be here with my buddy Johnny North and my brother, Ben Simon.
Why? They're all coming tomorrow and they want to come tonight?
Well, tomorrow's the Chamber, man. Tomorrow's the wrestling crew. Tonight is the MMA team, and tomorrow we get the pro wrestling team in for the Elimination Chamber. It's the last pay-per-view from the WWE before WrestleMania.
I'll be at WrestleMania,
You're coming for WrestleMania?
For sure. I come every year, man.
Yeah.
That's when we do our poker night as well, too.
We're going to have a big party. We don't do poker during WrestleMania.
No, that's the UFC.
We could do a UFC, yeah.
No, we could do poker night at the WrestleMania.
That's not how it works.
It's going to start from 3 to midnight. You have enough time to play poker many times over.
WrestleMania is going to be 8 hours long?
Is it going to be that long?
I don't know. That math,
Jeez.
I don't think that's even correct math.
Because I remember it was long.
3
till
till midnight is 9 hours, isn't it?
It's long, man.
Yeah, it's 9
long.
hours.
It's like
I hope
flying
it's not
from
that
here
long.
to Ireland.
WrestleMania is really long.
What does he have in his hands, Israel? Like a voodoo doll?
He's
or
got
something?
some sort of doll. Yoel's already in the cage.
Man, look at the ladies that he has,
He's got some
Israel.
ladies in
What the
some
heck?
sort of traditional
African costume.
Yeah.
And they have pedals. Oh, he's like the king.
Oh, some sort of
It's like coming to America.
celebration. Is it?
It's like coming to America. I love it. Where's Eddie Murphy when you need him?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, man. He's a king, man.
I don't know. Coming to America.
It's one of the best comedies ever, Dave. Seriously?
I'm not an Eddie Murphy fan.
What? He's one of the best, Eddie Murphy.
These ladies are barefoot too.
Wow, they look at the petals. They're throwing rose petals at the feet of Israel Adesanya. Israel has some voodoo thing in his hands. They threw the flowers up in the air. This is starting to be crazy.
Good stuff from the Style Bender. Cool entrance. Cool walkout.
He's always cool, man.
Hey, shout out to JC dropping the super chat. Says keep up the good work. Always enjoy your watch along.
JC, thanks.
Thank
bud.
you, JC.
We love you, buddy. Thank you.
Our main man, JC, hooking us up. Thank you, everybody, for the support tonight. Honestly, this has been
it's been awesome, man.
Amazing.
And remember, when you're supporting us, you're supporting Freddie. As we were saying earlier, he's having twins. In August.
You're supporting the Ringside Report
He's going to need a lot of diapers, man. Think about it. Twins, diapers, everything times 2.
You guys are
2 times the amount of headaches. Oof.
Supporting the Ringside Report Network, supporting all our shows. We appreciate it very much. And tonight has been a great night. And thank you very much to everybody, to Daniel, to JC,
Saul,
to Patrick,
Fred Garcia,
everybody on the super chat,
Johnny Walker,
everybody watching, everybody checking in. This has been a great night so far. We're just about to get to the main event. Israel Adesanya is about to walk into the cage.
So what was our picks?
For the show and for everything, this has been awesome, this has been an amazing night. So thank you everybody for the support. We seriously very much appreciate it, and it keeps us going.
It's awesome.
Not only does it keep us going financially, but it keeps us going
spiritually.
Yeah, like the motivation, the fact that you guys appreciate what we do and are, hooking us up and helping us out. We appreciate it, and it keeps us motivated to continue to go. So thank you very much. Like from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it.
Oh, Dave, you sound so emotional.
Well, it's nice, man.
Jesus,
it's
a real date night here.
We had a good night.
Let me get my lipstick ready. But the thing is this: even if we have like some of our fans and some of some of the world gives us negative comments, that's fine, man. We still love you, buddy. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, good or bad. Or if you have any suggestions, feel free. Shout it out to Dave Simon.
We really like the good.
No, but even if somebody has something negative to say, that's perfectly fine. We're cool with that.
Let me write a number down for you.
What are you writing? Your phone number?
Can I write a number down for you?
Yeah, it's a non-winning ticket. Who cares at this point? Let me think. I was gonna say a question.
This is where we're at tonight.
Jesus, that's fantastic.
We're having a great night.
And you know what?
Thank you, everybody.
Let the listeners know,
Israel Adesanya's in the cage, baby. It's on, baby. Yoel, Israel, main event time. I gave you a big winner by decision. Zhang Weili, it happened.
Man, I can't believe that.
We're on fire tonight.
Look, my picks were almost there, man. They were there. The only guy.
Well, let's see. Let's go back on your parlay. Let's see how you did, AJ. This is AJ's super parlay. He had Alex Oliveira by decision. That came through. He had Beneil Dariush by submission.
Almost.
He won by knockout. He had Jingliang Li by decision. Magny won by decision. He had Weili Zhang by knockout. She won by decision. And he has Israel Adesanya by knockout. I also have Israel Adesanya by knockout.
So look, it was a close card, man.
Your parlay, you picked a lot of winners, but your method of victory was off in most of them.
But it came close a few times. I thought Dariush was going to submit.
And then one, you didn't even pick a winner. So your parlay was close, but not really that close. My one lone bet, safer bet, Zhang Weili by decision, came through.
Here's the judges. I just saw.
Oh, they skipped them over real fast.
Really fast,
so
man.
Here are the judges. Forget the judges. Here's Dan Mergliotta, the referee. They flashed the judges' names on the screen so fast you couldn't even tell.
I like Romero's team. They all came out. They're dancing to Cuban music. It's awesome. And then you got Israel coming out with the Coming to America theme. But you know what? Israel is just so much bigger than Romero. 7-inch reach. I think he has a 4-inch height advantage. And he's just Israel, man. A guy who's grown so fast in the last 2 years in MMA that he's unbelievable. And if you really want to look at a younger version of Anderson Silva, and even on John Jones kind of
he reminds me of Anderson Silva in the middleweight division, man, the way he's moving around. And he's only 30 years old. That's what's really impressive. Because when Anderson was really making his way, he was a little bit older, But Israel, at only 30, he's just entering his prime. I wonder what this guy's going to be like over the next 2-3 years. And I think tonight, it's going to be oh, shit, it's another Israel Adesanya now. Now it's going to be another level.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do to Yoel Romero what no one's ever done to Yoel Romero. He's going to knock him unconscious in the UFC, and then people are really going to be shocked. They're going to be like, uh-oh, Israel Adesanya is not somebody to play with.
You know what I'm shocked about is why is Romero painting his toenails? That's shocking. What's up with that?
Hey,
you see his toenails?
Yeah, it makes him look cool.
Really?
Daniel Winston says Austin, Texas tickets go on sale May 31st for that show in June.
Well, we'll be giving out a big shout out for
Daniel Winston is ready for the UFC
May 31st
in Austin.
Wow, that's going to be
giving us that breaking news.
That's amazing.
For
Thank
the
you,
big
Daniel.
fight, Viviana Raijo taking on Jennifer Maia in June in Austin, Texas. Thanks, Daniel Winston, for the super chat once again. You could super chat, click that gimmick, and get your comments up on the screen.
And if you have any other insider news,
send
it our way.
We love that insider news.
That's great.
You got news on big fights, breaking news. Send it to the Ringside Report Network.
Dave Simon. Give your email, Dave.
At Dave Simon MMA.
Can I give your phone number again?
No, stop giving out my phone number to everybody. AJ's put my phone number out publicly, giving it to people. Didn't you send my phone number to Johnny Walker?
I did, man.
You did, right?
How do you, like,
you send a message to Johnny
you're
Walker.
the boss of this show,
You're
man.
like, hey, Johnny Walker, come on our show. Here's Dave Simon's number. You should call Dave Simon. I have yet to receive a phone call from Johnny Walker.
I'm gonna get in touch with him again.
I can't wait for that phone call. Hello, this is Johnny Walker.
It would have been awesome if we could have got Johnny Walker here with our watch along. It might happen, but it might happen.
The craziest phone call I ever got was I was expecting the phone call, but still when I got it, it was like, hey, is this Dave? Yeah. This is Shawn Michaels. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I can tell. How you doing, Shawn Michaels? Yeah, Shawn Michaels called me one time.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
So the fight is starting, and Romero is standing like a tree. He's not moving. He has high
standing
guard
there, and Israel's just kind of slowly
what do I do
moving
here?
around him, trying to figure out. Yoel is standing with his hands up, not moving at all. What the fuck is going on? And Israel's not doing anything either.
Now he's doing a shuffle
now
dance.
He's dancing. Are they going to have a dance-off before they fight?
I don't know, man. He gave a little alley shuffle there, but see, Israel is trying.
Why is Yoel just covering up?
Well, that's weird, man.
This is super weird.
Maybe he's trying to lure him in for a big right.
I think he's trying to mess with him or something. This is weird. It's been a minute in the first round, and nothing has happened.
No
They're
punches,
just kinda
no
posturing.
kicks.
But you know what, man? Like I said, Israel reminds me of Anderson Silva. Yoel's not doing anything, so Israel's just kind of, figuring it out, trying to figure out what he's doing, not being super active, finding it. Like, this is what Anderson would do if Yoel was doing this, right?
You're
this is
absolutely
exactly what Anderson would do. He reminds me of Anderson, which is super high praise, because Anderson Silva was the greatest middleweight of all time.
The Spider, man.
By far. Like, right? If you say, who's the greatest middleweight of all time? Easily Anderson Silva, right?
Absolutely.
Nobody comes close.
Man, this is a weird start.
This is where you throw that Steven Seagal kick and you knock him unconscious. This is Anderson Vitor to me. This is what this fight reminds me of. Body type wise.
Yeah, you're right.
This feels like Anderson Vitor. You need to throw that crane kick, Israel Adesanya.
But don't forget.
That's the move right now.
Look, if Belfort would have continued with that arm lock, he could have broke him. But it didn't happen. Oh, Romero almost slipped.
You're talking about John Jones.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm talking about John
We're
Jones.
thinking about Anderson Silva, Vitor Belfort.
Yeah,
when
I'm
Anderson
thinking of the John
Jones
fight.
Remember he did the
And then
the
Steven
straight
Seagal
Karate
took
Kid kick to
credit
the
for
face?
that.
Yeah, Seagal was like, I taught him that.
Yeah, I remember that now.
I taught him that kick. I'm Steven Seagal. I'm the toughest man that's ever lived.
Wasn't he a sheriff at one point?
He's an idiot.
I thought he was a sheriff. Was he in Texas?
Gene
maybe?
LaBelle choked him out and he crapped his pants. That's a story I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
Judo Gene LaBelle, legit. Steven Seagal, not so much.
You ain't going to get any super chats from Steven Seagal now.
I mean, Steven Seagal, I've heard he's like legit in Aikido. What do you think wins? Judo versus Aikido?
Come on, that's like that's a given, Dave.
I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect Aikido, but like Judo is, more legit. It's more useful. There you go. Nice kick from Adesanya. Yoel still has he thrown a punch?
No, nothing. What did he do?
He just dropped to one knee for some reason. Is Yoel trying to fight or is he just fucking around? Oh, there's Yoel throwing a punch finally.
Yeah, and
it counted. It was a good one.
Yeah,
There
but
you go.
somehow or another,
There you
Israel I think it hurt Israel. I'm not sure.
The punch?
Yes.
Well, yeah, he got punched in the face by Yoel Romero.
But
it must have hurt.
I'm not. It's weird. I don't know how this fight is. You've got maybe 2 punches thrown through this whole fight.
They're not doing anything
after 4 minutes.
I mean, Yeah, this round is almost over. There's been maybe 3 punches thrown combined.
And a lot of first kick that got through.
Israel throws a leg kick to Yoel's big old legs. I don't think that did anything to Yoel.
No.
Yoel's like, yeah, cool, nice leg kick, dude. I didn't feel that.
But if Romero doesn't play this game, where his strength lies is in the opening rounds. He comes out with power punches. If he's going to try to go the distance with Israel, he's going to lose this fight. No doubt about it. Israel is and I got to give it to Israel. He's not committing himself. He's what is Romero doing?
Yeah, I think he's a bit like, why is Yoel Romero not? Oh, okay. Oh, do you think Yoel is doing this to pace himself for 5 rounds?
Maybe.
Like he's being so inactive in the first to kind of just feel him out and see what he's going to do?
Maybe. I don't know if it's going to work, this game plan, but...
He's not winning the round doing it.
No, he's not winning.
But is Israel?
Like, Romero hasn't thrown one punch.
It's hard
well,
to
he
give,
did throw a punch.
It's hard to give this round to anybody.
Ten seconds to go, and this has been like, people don't know how to react. Is it boring?
It's boring. No, it's boring. They're
it's
not landing any strikes. It's boring. They're posturing. They're dancing around. I mean, I feel like something's gonna happen, but it just hasn't happened yet. The first round was a lot of feeling it out. It's not super exciting, but I think the second and third rounds will be more interesting. I hope
so, man.
That first round, I think you'd give it to Israel Adesanya, but just barely. I'd score it a draw. I'm scoring round 1 a draw. That round was bullshit. I'm scoring it a draw. Nobody deserves to win that round.
What do you guys think, man? Is it a bullshit round? Is it a draw?
I mean,
Did anybody actually win this?
It was a lot of feeling out, man. Both guys were trying to feint and see what the other guy would do. They're looking for the other guy to react. They're showing us now the one highlight of the round, which was an overhand left by Yoel Romero. You know?
There's Rogan is calling it 10-9 Romero.
Yeah, well, whatever, because he landed one punch, but Israel landed a couple things too. I'm scoring that round a draw. That's a draw of a round, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
I agree with you on that. That was like
nothing
super
really
weird. Let's see
happened.
how he goes second round.
Too inactive on either
Yeah,
side.
Israel is just
Israel throws a kick right away to open up the second round. He's like, all right, enough of this bullshit. AJ's buzzing. Yoel again just drops to one knee.
Yeah, it's absolutely right. Like, if you're looking at this match compared to the last match, it's like two different spectrums.
Yeah, the last fight, all action. This fight, not so much. Oh, big overhand left again from Yoel. Yoel's landing that overhand left on the taller Adesanya. He's dropping down a bit, and he's winging that overhand left over, and it connected again.
But you know what? This might have started off as a very flat first round, but you never know. As this goes further, it could be a very exciting fight. But we need to see something happen. Let's go, Israel. Open him up.
He's trying to pick his spots. He's trying to look. Israel's doing a lot of feinting right now. He's trying to gauge the reaction to Yoel, and he just landed a good head kick there.
And that's what his game should be. Just throw that kick.
Look, when Israel starts to move around like this, and he starts to get loose, that's when he's really dangerous. Which is a lot like Anderson Silva. When Anderson started to loosen up and start to feel the distance and start to get, moving, he had that weird snake-like movement. All of a sudden, things would start rolling for Anderson, and he'd put you to sleep. When Israel starts moving smooth like this, you got to watch out if you're Yoel Romero. That was a solid leg kick from Israel. And you see Yoel's leg.
The welts. Yeah,
there's
the welts.
Welts already, which is surprising because I didn't think that those were going to do much, but he's landed a few of them now in the same spot that they're starting to cause some damage on Yoel. But Yoel's not, there may be a little bit of a welt on his leg, but I think you can welt Yoel's leg and he doesn't feel pain. He's like, yeah, cool, man. Because he's bouncing on that leg. He's walking forward. His movement is uninhibited by that welt on his upper thigh. It doesn't seem to matter to him at all. It's muscle on muscle. Look at him moving.
Yeah, but you know
that
what?
thing doesn't hurt, man. I'm telling you, Yoel's cool.
Yeah, for now.
Those leg
Let's
kicks
see in the
don't
third
hurt.
round if it continues in fourth round. Those are going to add up, and you know what? Romero is
later in the fourth or fifth if he's still there for sure. But now he's cool, I think.
I don't know what he's doing with that weird,
What's he doing with the dropping down to a knee? What is that? He drops down to a knee way too far to be for a takedown. It's just
which could get him caught with a straight kick.
It's super strange.
Yeah. There goes Israel.
Oh, Israel was spinning, but Yoel was nowhere near there for it. Got all the way out. Nice leg kick from Yoel, and now Yoel's rushing in. Oh, man, Yoel with some good left and right hands.
That was a bit of excitement
he was
there.
Bullying Israel against the fence, but Israel circled out, and he's like, "Oh, that was nothing," acting like it's nothing. But that wasn't nothing. That was Yoel Romero coming in full force at you and landing some heavy shots.
But it just goes to show you, Israel is able to get out of that and get back to the center of the octagon and get back to his game. And he's going to open up now.
Israel's a warrior, man. That Kelvin Gastelum fight was nuts. Israel can go in there and throw. He's got a good chin, but it's one thing getting hit by Gastelum. It's another thing getting hit by Yoel.
True.
Yoel hits like a truck. Guy's a monster.
You know, when he's doing like that weird kind of rhythmic like hand movement, that's when Israel should take advantage of him and throw those kicks.
Oh!
Wow. So good kick by Israel and a big hand by Romero.
Another big left hand by Romero.
But you know what? It's not like it's phasing Israel. So he's able to take that punch. Romero's
Yoel just like keeping his left hand out there.
Oh, there you go. Inside kick again.
He's got this stance going like this. It's just...
You see, Israel's playing the game. Just keep using your kicking game, and this is what's going to win you this fight. You see, Cormier just said exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Who needs to listen to Daniel Cormier when you got AJ DeLesio right here doing your analysis, you know?
And before Cormier and all the rest.
You say it before he says it.
Of course, man. I got
It's true, though. I mean, Israel Adesanya is keeping him at a good distance by using those kicks. Israel's the taller, longer fighter. If he continues to kick Romero and keep it at a kicking distance, he avoids getting hit with those big, powerful
nice straight
punches.
Punch by Israel. And you know what? He's got that 7-inch reach. This is when you use the kicking game, going into the third round, open it up with more combinations, and Israel is going to get him. He's going to get him at some point because Romero is playing this weird, stiff...
I gave him round 2, though, Yoel.
You did?
Yeah.
You gave that to... No. Really, Dave? No. Just because he had that rush. Other than that, I mean...
He had a rush.
Israel
he landed a few of those left hands. Israel landed some shots, but
look,
I thought Yoel won round 2.
No, I think the kicking game by Israel won that second round.
All right.
And at the end, like clocked Romero with that straight, Romero is playing this weird game, but you know what? He's laughing, so I guess that's his game. I mean,
I think Romero won that round. I have this fight right now. I scored the first round a draw, but I gave the second round to Yoel. A lot of people are scoring it to Yoel as well. Some people I'm seeing on Twitter scoring it 2018 so far to Romero. A lot of people scoring a second round for Yoel Romero. I'm scoring a second round for Yoel Romero. I thought the first round was a draw, so I guess I have it 20-19 for Yoel Romero right now. AJ, you have it Israel Adesanya 2019?
I thought the first round went to Israel. The third round went to Israel. So
the third round went to Israel?
Yeah, I thought the third round.
Well, we're in the third round right now.
Sorry, the first went to Israel and the second went to Israel.
You're scoring future rounds for Israel.
Maybe I am.
Maybe you are.
What the hell was that by Romero?
Romero doing a rolling something.
Well, at least he made it a little bit exciting there. But you know what? It's going to cost him. Israel is just...
JC says he's watching this thing with his TV on mute. He's listening to us, watching us, and he's got the commentary muted so he can hear the real analysis from the Ringside Report team while he's watching the fights. We appreciate that. We appreciate you all watching along with us. UFC 248, watch along on the Ringside Report YouTube official channel and on Facebook Live and at ringsidereport.net.
Way to go, Jay-Z. You won't hear Cormier saying that.
That's right.
But I love Cormier, man. He's one of my favorite fighters.
AJ's got the analysis before DC. DC would kick both of our asses probably at the same time. Although at the same time, I think he'd have some trouble. I mean, you and me.
Cormier is a tough beast,
I think he'd probably do it, but it wouldn't be easy. You know?
No.
I think if it was 2-on-1, you and me against Cormier, I think
I just got to get his heel. That's all I want.
He'd break a sweat at least.
Yeah, but
he would still kick our asses.
You go for the neck, I go for the heel, and that's it. I got the heel hook, and that's it. I'm taking it off.
You go for the neck, I'll go for the heel.
I could do that too.
I'm more confident with my leg locks.
Yeah, are you? Okay, so
Getting around that big guy's neck would be hard.
you know what?
He's big,
and
man.
You know what?
He's
Cormier
thick.
is awesome, man. I love Cormier.
I mean,
he's one of my favorite fighters. So
Yeah,
you
he's
know, I
the
wouldn't
best.
fight him. I just say, listen,
Well,
it's
I'd
like
fight him for-
Hangover when you want to take a punch by Mike Tyson. Remember
I'd
that part?
fight anybody, but it's for fun. Like I don't want to fight him like in the street. I'd fight him like if he agreed to it.
Would you take a punch by Mike Tyson just to say I got punched by Mike?
No,
I would, man.
Not in my face.
Why not, man?
'Cause
It'd
it
be
would hurt.
awesome.
It would
It'd be
hurt.
something to talk about to your kids.
Because
later
my
on.
brain wouldn't recover from that.
But think about it. I got punched out by Mike Tyson.
Think about it. No, I don't want to get punched by Mike Tyson. That would suck.
We could make T-shirts. Our ratings would go up. It would be awesome.
Okay, you get punched by Mike Tyson. How about that?
Who did I try to get hit by? I can't remember. Was it
Yoel is rushing in so hard to that punch, but Israel just kind of like pushed him down, and
Yeah, because it's wearing off that gimmick that he's trying to do in this fight.
Fred says Cormier would take us both and destroy us.
Yeah,
and,
Fred is probably right.
Yeah, he's right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. But I'm just saying, if it was 2-on-1 at the same time, he might break a sweat. That's all I said.
Maybe if we give
all
him,
I said was it would be more difficult if it was both of us. If it was 1-on-1, one at a time, it would be so easy for him.
Well, it'd
be so easy.
In case, like, I don't know, maybe if you drop like
In
some
like a
sleeping
grappling
pills
match,
in his,
an MMA fight, whatever.
no, if you give him some sleeping pills, it
Yeah.
might work for us.
If I give him some edibles or something, knock him right out.
Yeah, that's a good point, Dave.
Get DC nice and high.
So Israel is like opened up his game a little bit more here, and this is going to be the beginning of the end for Romero, in my opinion.
You think?
Yep. The shtick is over. Look at the kicks coming in. Israel knows it's time to like throw it in because he could lose the fight.
Not much is happening here, even in the third.
Yeah, I know. Israel is, and Romero is
Yoel's
like
still in this.
Romero is like mocking Israel. So
Israel still hasn't quite found his range. Like he had a minute there.
Whoa,
Oh, that
nice
was a
kick.
good shot.
Yep.
And that type of kick is the type of kick that could end it. Israel with a nice front, kind of a push kick to the face or upper chest. I don't think he quite got his face there.
I like the way he circles out, gets back to the center of the octagon, and that's what Israel needs to do. You can't be pushed into the octagon by Romero, else it's going to be a bad day. But he's like, he's getting jabbed, Israel's throwing those jabs and he's getting in, body punches.
Body punch.
But Romero's kind of laughing it off, and there he goes with that weird one-leg drop.
Yeah,
and
I don't know what he's doing with that. It's not helping. The crowd's got their cell phones up and the lights on, and they're just waving them around because they're bored by this fight.
What is it, a Pink Floyd concert?
Well, this fight is not living up to the hype. I'll tell you that much. And this round was not that good. And I guess you could score it for Yoel. I mean, I guess you could score it for Israel, but I'm not fully convinced that Israel Adesanya won the third round.
This is the weirdest. And if
This is not
Romero
a great
wins
fight.
this, if Romero wins the belt from the champ here, it'll be like the weirdest win
Romero
ever.
may have won this round. Like this third round, I don't know. I don't know.
Look, in this round here, I'm giving it to Israel. Israel opened up. Romero didn't do much. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like, I don't know, man. It's just one of the weirdest fights I've seen for a championship
I'm
fight.
scoring round 3 for Yoel Romero.
I'm sure Dana's not happy right now. Dana's probably
I'm not sure. Not much happened here, and we're looking at the highlights again of this round. It's mostly Yoel. I'm scoring round 3 for Yoel. I'm scoring round 1 a draw. I'm scoring round 2 for Yoel. I'm scoring round 3 for Yoel. Right now, heading into the championship rounds, I have Yoel Romero up 2 rounds to none.
You hear what Dana?
Oh, look. Murgliata's like, come on. You guys have to fight. Let's fight. Like, Murgliata's warning both men before the 4th round to fight because they are really not fighting and no one is enjoying this thing. This is not a good fight. I'm really disappointed.
Well, let's
hey,
wait, Dave. Let's wait. It's still 2 more rounds.
But this is what Anderson Silva would do, right? Like, he would have these fights where he would kind of not really fight, not really do much.
Wow, nice kick by
That was
Israel.
a really nice leg kick by Israel. And those leg kicks are starting to add up now.
Yeah.
You could tell that one buckled Romero's leg. Romero is not moving as well on that leg as he was in the 2nd or even 3rd round. The 4th round here, he's looking a little hurt.
Come
in
on,
his
Israel.
leg anyways. I mean,
not that I want to root for Israel in a sense, but you know what? It's just like too much with the Romero like weirdness.
Fred says that he's got it 3-0 Adesanya, but he's falling asleep over there, so he's not really sure. So
Fred's trying to grab all the energy he can.
I'm scoring it for Romero mostly. Fred's scoring it all for Adesanya. AJ's got it split right now. You had the first round of draw, the second round for Romero, and the third round for Adesanya,
exactly.
Right? I had the first round of draw, the second round for Romero, the third round for Romero.
And Israel is, at this point here in the fourth, he's winning this fight. But he's got to open up even more.
It's a minute into this fourth round.
Yeah, but he's
winning so far.
Yeah. He's got the leg kicks in. He's got the jabs. Romero's trying to throw that heavy right.
Oh.
And Israel is just going to chop that leg.
Solid leg kick again.
Come on, Israel. Like...
Israel is moving away from Yoel Romero. I mean, Yoel is just kind of chasing him around, and Israel's just bouncing around, moving away from Yoel Romero.
Because he knows that Romero wants to throw that heavy right.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Israel's not doing much but throwing these little leg kicks every once in a while.
Well, he's throwing a lot now in this round.
No, he's not.
Well, more than the last round.
What fight are you watching, man? Israel's throwing fuck all here. He's throwing a few leg kicks.
What happened? Oh, eye poke. Here we
poke.
Go. Okay, Romero. Here
Romero
we go.
got eye poke.
This is the most action of the night, the eye poke.
It is.
What
this is a bad fight, man.
This is like, oh, by the way, shout out to McDojo with the third eye stuff. So if anybody wants to support them in their documentary, which they're creating, about bullshit martial arts, check out McDojo. Like McDonald's with a dojo. And they have this whole thing about the third eye, like the chi. You know what I'm saying, Dave? If I push you with my chi,
oh,
you're going down.
yeah, because that works.
It does, because they can't use that in the UFC.
Yeah, because if they did that in the UFC, like...
They would die. So you can't... That's why they're not in the UFC. Because that chi power...
It's too powerful.
Like Romero would go down, Israel would go down, Brock Lesnar would hit the ground. No one has that power. But if they did learn the chi stuff, they would be better fighters, apparently.
What's going on here? Is Yoel milking this eye thing?
You know what he's milking it for? Because he's trying to get back. He's
trying to, he's trying to regain some
energy,
Yeah, he's trying to rest.
He needs a Red Bull. Come on, Romero. Israel, you got to go. You got to go for it, man. This is the Hail Mary here. Just go for it.
Oh, there's Yoel for the takedown, and he got the takedown, but Israel was right back to his feet. Couldn't keep him down whatsoever. Yoel rushed at him hard. It worked, but not for long. Whoa, what was that? Yoel's throwing like a half kick. I don't know what Yoel's doing anymore.
It looks like slow motion.
This has been the weirdest Yoel fight ever. What is going on with Yoel tonight? He just jumped in the air. He just jumped in the air for no reason in particular. He did it again. He did it again. What the fuck are you doing, Yoel Romero?
Jumping beans, man. What the heck is that?
He's trying to get closer to God. What is he? He's doing it again. He's jumping now. He's just jumping up and down. What is this fight? What is this fight?
You got a minute 40. You've got to open up.
This fight sucks.
At this point here, commit yourself, and that's it. This
is a terrible fight.
You see, like Cormier just said it. He says he's worried about Israel's
judges,
fight because of the judging. And
are you kidding me? Israel should be worried. Who cares? Israel has not done enough to win this fight.
But Dave, it's almost impossible to fight a guy who's not looking to engage either.
Well, so what?
Israel is trying to get in. He's got the kicks.
Well, fine. I don't think Israel's doing very much. I don't think Yoel's doing very much. I don't think Israel's doing very much. You want to score this fight a draw or whatever. Neither guy's doing very much to win or press the action
what happened
or anything.
There? Did he slip?
Israel slipped.
Okay.
Yoel rushed in on him. He didn't land anything. Israel slipped, and he got back to his feet. Nothing happened. He didn't get dropped. He didn't do anything. Israel landed a jab. There's another leg kick. Israel's winning the 4th round on leg kicks, and he's only landed about, at most, a dozen of them in this round.
Ooh, you're being generous, actually.
Yeah, at most a dozen, maybe half a dozen. And that's why he's winning this round, because that's the most significant shit he's landed in the 4th round. He's not done anything. Yoel tries again.
Whoa, nice
again
right.
for the takedown. Adesanya defends, but Yoel lands a good right hand in the scramble. But it's not going to be enough to win him the round. Yoel loses this round. I think Israel won this round. But on my scorecard, this is the only fucking round he's won.
Not really, Dave. I mean,
on my scorecard,
yeah.
On your scorecard, maybe not. But on my scorecard, I have round 1 a draw. I have round 2 for Yoel Romero. I have round 3 for Yoel Romero, and I have round 4 for Israel Adesanya.
Wow, look at the leg of Romero, man. Welt City, man.
So I have right now Yoel Romero up
Man.
two rounds to 1 on Israel Adesanya with 1 round a draw going into the 5th and final.
Look, hear me out. If Romero takes the
How
belt
do you guys
tonight,
have this fight scored? Send me your scores on the chat. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, doesn't matter. Send me your scores of this fight on the chat, because everybody's scoring this all sorts of different ways.
everybody's saying it's weird.
Everybody's saying this is the worst fight ever.
What is that?
AJ, how did you score round 4? Israel?
I took, yeah.
So you have Israel winning round 3 and 4.
1, 3, and 4.
1, 3, and 4.
Yes.
So you have Israel winning this fight.
Yeah, but
Yoel would have to get a finish. I have Yoel winning this fight, and if Israel wins this round, I have this fight a draw.
Well, here we go. Last round, and something better happen.
So for me, Israel needs a knockout or a submission if he wants to win. Otherwise, I think it's a draw. But hey, man, with judges, you never know.
You know what, Dave? If anything could come down to
round
this
1
fight,
was
it could be more
so
of a draw than
inactive,
anything.
man. I'm telling you, this could be a draw. Oh, big shot from Yoel. I think Yoel could become new champion if he wins this round.
If he does become champion, I'm telling you, remember what I said.
Fred Garcia has it 4-0 Adesanya.
You know, Fred is at he's sitting back. He's watching it, with his cigar and donuts and everything else. And he's just chilling, relaxing. He's probably watching it from a different perspective. And like I said, I gave it 1, 3, and 4 to Israel. So, Freddie, and I are closer than yourself.
JC has it 3-1 Romero.
3-1 Romero, okay.
Daniel Winston checking in again, telling us about that Austin, Texas event, June 27th. It's going to be on ESPN. Prelim start at 6 o'clock, main card at 9.
Wow.
Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel, thank you. Maybe we'll do a watch-along for that night for Daniel.
Maybe.
It'll be cool, man. Do a fight night watch-along. That'd be
fun.
interesting. And look at this, man. I'm telling you, if Romero wins the belt tonight, we're going to hear the biggest amount of boos ever. And it's not good for Romero because, you know what?
I think we're going to hear boos no matter what.
Yeah. It's like...
This has not been a great fight. If Israel wins this fight, even if he's champion, still, I don't think people are going to be that happy about it. It's not been a great fight.
Look, the only way he's going to get the crowd...
Israel has just as much to do with this not being a great fight.
Here. Adesanya, 3
total strikes in the first round, Romero 4, Adesanya 3. In the second round, Adesanya 10, Romero 7.
So
the total strikes of this fight, unbelievable. So few strikes thrown and landed in this fight. Cavalier Crane Masters says Romero up 4-1. He thinks Romero is winning this fight.
Man, this is you can't it's so weird. It's so weird
people
to
saying
score.
Romero, people saying Adesanya. It's hard to pick a winner when nobody's doing enough to win. And that's why people are split, because nobody's really doing anything. Yoel threw a punch. It hit air. Israel Adesanya wobbled backwards. And that's all that happened. He just kind of wobbled back to avoid the punch.
It kind of looked like an Anderson Silva against Weidman fight moment.
It wasn't.
Lord help us. 2 minutes to go, and you know what, Dave? You might
this
be
is
right
still
on
anybody's
something.
fight.
You know what? I have a feeling they might call this a draw.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to score this anymore. I'm saying Israel won 3 rounds.
There's 2 minutes left in this fight. It's definitely going to a decision unless Israel Adesanya does something crazy. Or
What?
Yoel Romero. Come on, Yoel.
You see,
Somebody.
but doing
Like,
that kind of stuff,
a highlight reel knockout would make us forget about the rest of this terrible fight.
you're absolutely right.
But it's not going to happen, I don't think. Oh, Yoel's trying, though. He landed a big right hand. I'll tell you, Yoel is looking good in this 5th round. He's landing more than Israel Adesanya. Yoel is winning the 5th and final round here. The co-main event was great. Joanna Jedrzejczyk and Zhang Weili, tremendous fight, championship fight, 2 fighters that went for it. I mean, you see Zhang Weili was all busted up after the fight. Joanna's head was like exploding. Her forehead grew another head. It was just insane. This fight, total opposite of that, right?
Total opposite. And you know what? They're opening up a little bit here, like with a minute left to go in the 5th round, and people are getting restless. You hear the
People are booing.
they're
People are
hissing.
upset.
You
Look,
know?
man, everybody,
even Romero's.
everybody
oh,
thought this would be an awesome fight. Israel just flipped off Yoel Romero.
Yeah, because that was that's an
weird.
interesting one.
Why? Didn't do anything.
Didn't do.
Flip yourself off,
nothing.
Israel Adesanya.
Oh,
Israel
Romero
with
just
a leg kick.
yeah.
But yeah, a kick to that leg that's all busted up. The most busted up thing in this whole fight is Yoel Romero's right leg. Oh man, Israel landed another good shot.
Oh, Romero
and
just
Yoel
flipped the
just
bird.
flipped off Israel.
What the
Hey,
heck is going
they're
on?
flipping each other off.
Romero-
Yoel is dancing. Israel flipped. Now Israel throws some sort of flip kick.
Oh,
Now they're
man.
getting into it.
Oh, and now they're gonna start getting in each other's face.
Now they're mad. Now
Wow.
they're in each other's face. The fight is fucking over.
That was the weirdest title fight. I can't think of anything close to that.
What a garbage fight. I have got that fight. I think Yoel Romero won the 5th round. I have Yoel Romero as your new UFC middleweight champion at 42 years of age. I've got Yoel. I've got Yoel. I have round 1 a draw. I have round 2 for Yoel. I have round 3 for Yoel. I have round 4 for Israel. And I have round 5 for Yoel Romero, your new UFC middleweight champion. According to me. In my eyes, Yoel Romero just beat Israel Adesanya by decision. We'll see what the judges in Vegas say. But I think we might have a new champion here, people. AJ, how did you score the 5th round?
I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even want to give like my thought on the 5th. I mean,
demanding it.
Look, if I had to, the 5th would probably go to Israel because of the leg kicks. But then again, Romero
He landed one. Romero
know,
landed
man.
a bunch of punches to his head.
I don't know.
No, come on, man. That was Yoel's round.
Like there was a lot of like punches thrown, but nothing hit. Look at the replays. You've got punches thrown, and they're like going past the head, past the body. Man, this is when I wish the UFC would give like an extra round just to say winner takes all here.
The last 10 seconds when like Israel threw that like cartwheel kick and all that stuff.
Oh, look, it's Waleed Ismail, man. One of my
He's with-
favorite grapplers of all time with Paulo Costa. So if Paulo's with Waleed, man, that's awesome. Waleed, man, was a legend in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A former Carlson Gracie, a former Brazilian top team MMA fighter.
Yoel's like yelling at somebody.
Paulo Costa
Yoel's yelling at Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa's like trying to get into it. He's yelling with people.
You know what that means?
He's yelling at Yoel. Yoel and Paulo Costa are getting into it. But I think Yoel and Paulo Costa are going to fight.
You know what that means? Paulo Costa, man, right now is like looking like the guy to take both of these guys out.
Here we go, the decision.
Still, there you go, Dave.
What?
There you go.
48-47.
So me and Freddie were right on that.
48-47, 49-46. The judges scoring it unanimously for Israel Adesanya. They watched a different fight than I did. What the shit was that?
Oh, look, he's saying,
What
they're getting mad. They're getting mad at each other.
Well, I'm mad. What the fuck was that?
Man, if Israel fights a fight like that against Paulo Costa, it's going to be a bad
Israel
night.
Adesanya. One judge gave 4 rounds to Israel Adesanya. Which ones? Show me the scorecards.
Are they booing?
I don't know, man.
Are they hissing? I mean,
I thought
don't know what
Yoel
to
won
say.
that fight.
Let's hear what he has to say, Dave, on this.
Israel saying it was a hard fight, but he did what he had to do. And look at Yoel's leg. He's going to be limping after this fight. Israel's talking about the legs and the leg kicks and how much damage you did to the leg kicks, saying, yeah, I did what I had to do. I don't know, dude. I thought you lost. Yeah, I don't know about that decision, man. You see 4 rounds to Israel Adesanya? One judge gave it 49-46. That's 4 rounds to Israel Adesanya. 2 judges scored it 48-47. 2 judges thought 3 rounds to 2 for Israel Adesanya. I gave Israel Adesanya 1 round.
But look, it was the same thing with the Wei Lee fight. So
but Fred was watching it, and Fred gave it 4-1 Israel Adesanya. Fred Garcia thought it was 4-1 Israel. He scored it 49-46 Israel Adesanya. I scored it for Yoel Romero. I thought Yoel won 3 of the 5 rounds. I scored it 48-47 Yoel Romero. Oh, there's Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya looking for Paulo Costa because he knows he's next.
Well, that's going to be a...
I got Paulo Costa.
Yeah, I got Paulo Costa on that too. And you know what? If you look at our chat and you look at what people are saying, they're saying it's fixed. You know, it looks like Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, which is true, man. Like, you know, like you
What's
just...
he saying now?
Oh, did he just diss ESPN? What?
Yeah, whatever. He's saying something about Paulo Costa. And Daniel Winston says UFC going to Canada June 20th.
What?
Yeah, that's true. UFC's coming to Canada.
For Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Right.
Says fight night main event's going to be Blades versus Volkov.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Saskatoon is pretty far from where we are.
Yeah,
I'd rather go to Austin, Texas than to Saskatoon.
Hey, look, talk about Texas. A Texas flag out there.
That's a Cuban flag.
Oh, Cuban. Ah. Let's hear what Romero says. Hey, man, that was close. I saw a star, man.
Yoel's talking. What? Yoel's saying that...
Can you actually understand that?
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. He's saying that this isn't the type of champion you want to see, a running guy, a guy who runs around and who avoids the fight. You want to see a fighter that's wild who's going to go in there and fight. He's saying Israel ran, and he's not a great champion.
Well, he stood there like a tree stump.
What else
like
is
that's
saying?
not
Hold
any
on.
better at times.
He's like, that's what people want to see here. They want to see a real fighter, a guy who's really going to fight, not a guy who's going to run around. He's saying Israel ran. I don't disagree. He says that people pay pay-per-view for a real fight, and they didn't get a real fight. He's not wrong, but Yoel, you played a part in that too, man. But, you know, Yoel was trying to catch up to him, and Israel was just kind of running away, keeping a distance, and then landing a leg kick every now and then.
Yeah, but like
when you have a first round where there's 7 total strikes landed, it's pretty pathetic, man.
Dave, look, he's talking about like Israel not engaging, but he didn't really like engage through those 5 rounds. Like when you think about it, he threw a couple of heavy rights and whatnot, but he didn't actually try to get into the pocket at every point and fight. Like in the first round, he didn't do anything. The second round, third round, to be honest, I can't even think of anything that was spectacular. I mean, these guys were boring tonight. So he shouldn't be dissing. He shouldn't be dissing Israel's performance. His performance wasn't that great either.
Israel came out and started saying, "Oh, I did this, I did that, I did enough to win. Look at him, he's all beat up." And Yoel's like, "No, man, he didn't do anything." I agree. I don't think he did anything. That was a weak fight. I thought Yoel won. I'm surprised they gave it to Israel. But hey, what are you gonna do? All right, AJ,
Look,
it's late.
you know what?
It should have been. It's almost 2 a.m. here.
So what, man?
Well, when it's 2 a.m., guess what?
What?
It's going to be 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, guys.
Spring forward.
Spring forward. Put your clock ahead.
Yeah, if you're in our time zone, we're springing forward. Yeah. So there you go.
So do the clubs close now, or do they continue?
I think they stay up till 4.
Not that I'm going to a club or anything.
Are you going out right now?
No.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight on Facebook Live. Thank you, everybody, watching tonight on YouTube. Thank you to everybody for hooking us up on the Super Chat. We appreciate you so much. Give a shout-out to Saul. Give a shout-out to our main man, Daniel Winston. Giving a shout-out to JC. Shout-out to Patrick C. Hamilton. Shout out to so many people that were joining us and helping us out tonight on the Super Chat, doing it big parts of the Ringside Report Network. We appreciate you all very much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Freddie Garcia, we love you, man. Twins, we'll see you again soon. We'll see Freddie and AJ again Thursday night, 8 p.m. for Ringside Report Live. We'll talk MMA again Thursday, 8 p.m. right here on the channel. And then, don't forget, tomorrow night during Elimination Chamber, I'll be back here with Johnny North doing the Elimination Chamber watch-along. Tune in tomorrow night, Elimination Chamber from the WWE. We'll be here doing the watch-along, the Wrestling Uncensored crew in full effect. Thanks, everybody, for watching. AJ, final words?
Final words. It's too bad that this main card didn't pan out to be like it was supposed to, because if it did, this would have been a fantastic pay-per-view.
Yeah, great pay-per-view until the main event. Main event. Weak.
Listen, guys, thank you for everything. We love you, and we'll see you Thursday.
See you Thursday. We love you.
Peace out.